Young niggas run the streets. My 40 cal on me, stick it right between the seats. A mirror jeans pudgy. New Versace sneakers out your budget. Off-white jacket. Fuck niggas can't touch me. Hustle hard, I got plaques out. Today I wanna bring a couple racks out. Hotline bling beating packs out. A fish on my line. Finally got them spitting stacks out. So what I did, swipe that motherfucker till it maxed out. The boy from the ghetto, I learned to kick the table when I wanna shake the jello. The word on the streets, I got them bags for the LO. No talking in the sheets, I play these hoes like a cello. Hello, I kick more shit and got more flavor. I be ducked off, somewhere exclusive with no neighbors. You can see me in the room where the money being made. I just paid $50 for a dope boy fade. I stayed down on my hustle, ran the racks up. I finally got my shit clicking. I was down bad, fucked up and scuffed up. All I do is eat chicken. We set the tones in the streets. Real niggas made bones in the streets. You focus on your shit, watch that money go up. It ain't too many of them out here that's fucking with us.
Cross town born like Saddam, but a big human. Straps in every palm, need an octopus to get to him. Chopper with the drum off his head, Takashi lips loose. Ghost possess the bomb, I'm alarm how the shit move. I died, came back and bought pressure. Your blow fell off, it lost self. Me back boss, a go-getter. In the transport, gotta eat that cost, I know better. Elemental shit, I just float through the building. Gucci loaf it up, got your hate on kill them. Pickpocket flow, so the hoes gon' fill them. When your blanket moving slow, it's like the panoramic in. You can think you kinda smart, think you floating on the wave. Till you find yourself floating in the ocean with fillets. Package close to custom plug from Kuwait. No need to know the language, I just know get paid.
I stayed down on my hustle, ran the racks up. I finally got my shit clicking. I was down bad, fucked up and scuffed up. All I do is eat chicken. We set the tones in the streets. Real niggas made bones in the streets. You focus on your shit, watch that money go up. It ain't too many of them out here that's fucking with us.
Yo, it's your boy Marita, boy. I'm back up at this thing, man. Listen. My bad, y'all. My bad. Man, look, I was watching college football a large portion of the day. You know, it was championship weekend. You know what I'm saying? We had Texas versus who that was? OSU. Then we had Georgia versus Alabama. And then we had Florida State, which is my team. We had Florida State versus Louisville. You know what I'm saying? And that was the last game. So I watched it and I dozed off after that. I was meaning to do this live. But I'm going to tell you another thing I noticed. On Saturdays, the numbers on the lives be lower. And I would assume it's because a lot of people are watching football or doing whatever they're doing or whatever. So I was doing the same damn thing, but I dozed off, went to sleep and woke up, and I'm up now. So I'm like, man, I got a couple things in my mind I want to talk about. So I go live. A lot of y'all might not catch this live when it first go down. A lot of y'all might have to catch it on the replay gang, and that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? That's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Now, if you're in a different time zone, then you might be up watching this. You know, we got people that watch this in the UK. We got people that watch this in, you know what I mean, different countries and different time zones. So you might be up. And if you're up, jump in the chat, let me know where you're from and let me know you're rocking with us this morning. But I want to get into, shout out to Luminegro. And I want to get into C Hood versus Trenches News. As we all know, Trenches News is the disgraced YouTuber from Chicago that has immersed himself as becoming one of the main cooperators in the FBG Duck murder case. He took the stand last week, and he'll be taking a stand early next week to be cross-examined by the defense. But, you know, he's been trending news on YouTube lately because, you know, it came out that he was a paid federal informant. They've been paid federal informant for over 10 years. We had a young man on Triple Threat Friday. Shout out to Mika True. Shout out to all Music 101, and go subscribe to Music 101 and go subscribe to Mika True, the Queen of Paperwork channels on YouTube. We had a young man on our show Triple Threat Friday that we have every Friday night, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all should log in and pull up and check us out because that thing been going up that thing fire. But we had a young man on there named Blick Diddy Red, and he's an FBG artist. He's also related to Duck and Sheena, and he also real close with Butter. You know, being on DJU with Butter, and he 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 is the only person that has been going to the trial and taking the information down that happens inside the trial, coming back to YouTube, posting, making videos, and enlightening us on what's been going on actually inside the courtroom. Because if we all know, no cameras are allowed inside the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us had to rely on the Chicago Sun-Times News to tell us what's going on inside the courtroom, unless you was immediate family or you knew somebody that was inside the courtroom, and very few of us did. But Blick Diddy Red, it has become one of the main sources of information when it comes to what's going on actually inside the courtroom. He's very thorough. He writes down notes and he relays his findings very clearly, so you can understand and get a picture of what's going on inside the courtroom. Because a lot of us want to know what's going on inside the courtroom, but we don't have nobody to tell us. And Blick Diddy Red has been doing that. So shout out to Blick Diddy Red. Y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel, Blick Diddy Red. But we had him on Triple Threat Friday last Friday, and he enlightened us on what he witnessed when Trenches News was on the stand, and also he enlightened us on the mood of the defendants, the makeup of the jury, and a lot of other things that we really been wanting to know as far as like what's going on inside the courtroom. So Blick Diddy Red was telling us that Trenches News got on the stand, cracking jokes, cussing. He got on the stand, and it was like he was in front of, like he was on stage. It was like showtime. It was like he enjoyed getting up there and ratting. You know what I mean? It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? They made him take the mask off, so he did testify without the mask on. And it was real interesting as to what he said, but I'll get into that later. But what I want to hit on is Trenches News has a very close confidant, a close friend, a fellow blogger, a fellow Chicagoan, if that's the word, I made it up. And his name is C Hood, and C Hood been rocking with Trenches News on his channel as a friend for a very, very long time. Even when the first snitching allegations hit with Trenches News, C Hood still didn't disassociate himself with Trenches News. C Hood rode with him. C Hood, you know, he was a real loyal friend, and he came out and said that he wanted to see proof before he cut his friend Trenches News off. I get it. I understand it. Even in the midst of the whole internet just bombarding them with proof or whatever that Trenches News was a cooperating FBG Duck murder case, he didn't go on that. He wanted to see actual facts, proof, paperwork, or either him get on the stand or whatever. And Trenches News, you know, he kept shouting out C Hood. He kept promoting C Hood channel. He always promote C Hood channel at the beginning of his videos and stuff like this. Well, this came out in the last couple of hours that him and Trenches News be beefing now. C Hood and Trenches News is going back and forth. It's some text messages that have surfaced. Again, I don't know if these text messages are legitly from Trenches News and C Hood, but they are making their rounds around these YouTube screens. And it said that C Hood has cut Trenches News off, and Trenches News has declared war on C Hood. Now they say C Hood came out and did a live, and he talked about cutting himself off from Trenches News and this and that there. So I'm gonna pull up the live, and we're gonna see if we can we can see exactly what C Hood has said. I hadn't watched the live, but I knew the live exists. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna get into the text messages that they allege are between C Hood and Trench's News. But it's crazy though, because Trench's News, I told y'all this before, man. Listen, man. I told y'all this. He's a selfish type of dude, bro. He's a real selfish type of dude. In the text messages, C Hood is saying that he don't understand how come Trench's News didn't tell him about his ratting. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he's saying is, check this out. If you know you ratting and you my homeboy, and you know I can't condone that. You know it's gonna put me in danger, it's gonna put my family in danger. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna damage my reputation if you ratting and I'm a real and I'm supposed to be a real nigga, and you know your ratting gonna affect me. If you got any type of love for me, being that I done rolled with you through thick and thin, ups and downs, even when everybody was accusing you the first time, you should have came and told me. You should have came and told me. That way I could disassociate myself with you, but I could also, we can do it like on a respectable manner, because me and you been rocking with together. Let's just say we friends. So that means I do got some kind of love for you, and you should have some sort of love for me. So that means that you should come to me if you know you got something going on, and you should be like, hey, look, man, hey, and then I could make a decision as to what I want to do in this friendship. You know what I'm saying? Don't just have me in this situation knowing that you got something going on and you ain't divulged that to me. You see what I'm saying? You got me out here on the front lines fighting for you, but you is exactly what the people are saying. So you're making me look like a goofy. You're making me look crazy. You see what I'm saying? So I feel C Hood, but I told y'all this shit, dog. Listen, let me tell y'all something. One thing I'm good at, I psychoanalyze people, man. I do it. It's just a natural thing that I do. Because growing up in the hood, if you can't figure out who's a friend or a foe, it could cost you your life. So I'm always constantly trying to figure out the type of people that I got around me or the type of people that I'm dealing with. It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I run the check in my mental by watching these people moves, watching what they say, and it comes back to, yeah, this a good person. This person legit. As far as me and their relationship, sometimes I run the background and they don't pass the background in my mind, and I'll be like, okay, me and this person ain't never had no issues, but I could see if I put myself in a certain situation with this person, we gonna have an issue. Or if I let this person do this, or if I fuck with this person on this type of level, we gonna have a problem. You see what I'm saying? It's some people that I'm not finna let in as close as I'm gonna let others in. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I do it for. It's just you can still, fuck with them. It don't mean everybody gonna backdoor you or no shit like that, but it's just that you don't put people in situations to where they can hurt you. You get what I'm saying? Like, if let's say I got a cousin that steal all the time. Well, that cousin, I love him, but he ain't gonna come to my house. You feel what I'm saying? When I hang with him, I'm gonna hang with him at his house or in the streets. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying with that. But anyway, I feel C Hood. C Hood saying that Trench's News should have came out and should have talked to him, should have told him. But that's why I keep trying to tell you. When I saw that Trench's News, when the first snitching allegations hit, and he hit up Hood Educated. Hood Educated is a well-known blog on YouTube, man. He got a real big platform. Y'all go subscribe to Hood Educated because I like his content and you may like it as well. Hood Educated made a video and he said that him and Trench's News talked behind the scenes. This is when the first snitching allegations hit. And he said that Trench's News was telling him that it wasn't true. This, that, and the other, and he said that Trench's News offered to pay him for him to get on, and when I mean him, I mean Hood Educated, to get on his platform, what I mean is Hood Educated's platform, and tell his own subscribers, Hood Educated subscribers, that Trenches News ain't a snitch. See what I'm saying? He wanted to pay Hood Educated to get on his own platform and lie. But Hood Educated said he thought about it. And he said, you know what? I decided, and I told him, no, we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just let everything play out and I'm gonna let you handle that. But I'm not gonna get on my platform and tell my subscribers that it's not true, right? Shout out to Hood Educated for having enough sense to do that, right? Because a lot of people would have just took the money. I could imagine maybe some of these other bloggers behind closed doors took money from Trenches News to spin the narrative. But I say all that to say this. At that point, Trenches News already knew that he was a snitch. He already knew that he was cooperating. He already knew that he was going to take a stand. He already knew that all of this was going to come out. Do you understand me? But you still ask your blogger friend to get on his platform and destroy his own credibility for you when you knew it was going to come out anyway. I'm giving y'all this as an example to show you how nasty and selfish this dude is. What was the point of you trying to pay Hood Educated to say that, knowing the truth was going to come out anyway because the trial was coming up and you was going to have to get on the stand? So at that point, Hood Educated credibility would have been shot. You would have character assassinated him. His subscribers would have been looking at him crazy as hell. But you tried to do that to him. You tried to call in a favor because you knew Hood Educated fucked with you. But you was going to fuck him over even in that. You see what I'm saying? This is how selfish he is, y'all. This man do not give a damn about nobody else around him. I've met people like this before in my life. These are the type of people that when you around them, they will tell you all type of brother, lovey, I fuck with you, dog, I ride with you. And they will even show you glimpses of that type of person. They may give you some money. They may loan you some money. They might be there for you in a certain time of need. And if you ain't got enough sense to realize what's going on, it'll fool you into thinking that these people really is the type of people that's going to ride for you and not selfish people. But let me tell you something about real selfish people, like hardcore selfish people. They know how to bait people into feeling like they're not selfish people, and they bite them in the end. It's like somebody that turn on you at the, when you least expect it. They know they're real selfish. So what they do is they bait you in with generosity. You see what I'm saying? It's I think it's a rule in the 48 Laws of Power say despise the free lunch. You know what I'm saying? That's like when somebody coming to help you, you know what I'm saying, and you accept it. Don't accept help all the time. Don't accept help all the time. Sometimes help come with stipulations. Sometimes help is just a setup to get you in the future. You see what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make is this man tried to get Hood Educated to do that. It was only one outcome that was going to happen. The only outcome was going to happen was that Hood Educated was going to mess up his credibility with his own subscribers, something that he done built over time, worked hard, making videos, doing research, made great content over the years or however long, I don't know how long he's been on YouTube, but however long he's been on YouTube, making great content over the time that he's been on YouTube, just for him to jeopardize it all for Trenches News. But Trenches News asked him to do this. Don't take my word for it. Hood Educated made this video. He broke this all down. He might even be breaking it down as like I am, but this is what he said in the video. You can go book that. When I saw he did that to Hood Educated, I realized right then, I say, oh, or he tried to do that to Hood Educated. I say, oh, he definitely a snake. He's a real deal snake. So when I seen that, I realized that I thought about C Hood. I say, damn. C Hood is his closest buddy that you can see on YouTube. I don't know about his personal friends, but on YouTube, C Hood definitely is his closest buddy, right? I knew right then he didn't give a fuck about C Hood. Well, I'm gonna say this: he don't care about C Hood how C Hood care about him. And you knew how I knew that? Because C Hood rolled with him, even in the face of all these stitching allegations. That's a tough ride. Especially if you a real nigga, you're 100 and you ain't got none of that shit on your record, and you was a street dude, and you hold that with pride, as far as like that I ain't never ratted on nobody, that I ain't got no blemishes on my record. It's a mark on you if you hang out with a rat. See what I'm saying? That jeopardized all the years of building your reputation to be one as a real one in the streets. That jeopardized all that. I don't give a fuck, you did 20 years in the streets. One incident, one serious incident could jeopardize all that depending on what it is. This was one of those ones. And C Hood still stood in the paint with this man when the internet was going crazy, calling him a rat, saying all this and saying all that. That's real, genuinely. I fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? That C Hood was showing him. But when I seen that what Trenches News did to Hood Educated, I knew that he didn't give a fuck about C Hood the way C Hood gave a fuck about him. Right? So I say, damn, why is C Hood still fucking with him? Do he have something on C Hood? I hope not. Or is C Hood just loyal to a fault? Because you can be loyal to a fault sometimes. Sometimes showing loyalty to the wrong people can bring you down. I've been guilty of that a couple times. That's how I learned that lesson. But on any accord, C Hood was riding with him. I knew right then the level of deceit, the level of selfishness that Trenches News had inside of him. And it's a real dark, deep hole. You see what I'm saying? He do all that spotiotic fast talking to try to disguise who he really is, i.e. maybe even the mask. His whole persona is trying to disguise who he really is, right? So it play out. Everything play out. Chicago Sun-Times dropped the article exposing Trenches News further because we already knew us on these YouTube streams. We already knew, but it stamped it. It stamped it. Came out that he been a federal paid informant for over 10 years. And that he was taking the stand. Right? Once he took the stand, that was all C Hood needed to know or see for him to realize that he'd been duped. You know what I'm saying? Like Music 101 said, he done had the fluke pulled on him. Right? Can you imagine how that feels? Anybody done been cheated on by a spouse or been backstabbed or backdoored by one of your close friends, associates, your family, your loved ones, it's similar to that feeling. When you done rolled with somebody through ups and downs and thick and thin, and it comes out that these motherfuckers ain't shit. C Hood was telling him, allegedly, shout out to Audio Crack. C Hood allegedly was telling him that he should have told him. I agree. I agree. If you got any type of love for me, you need to tell me. You feel me? Me and you can handle this behind closed doors. I ain't got to be upset and go to the internet. You feel what I'm saying? If you holler at me behind closed doors, we can have an amicable split. You feel what I'm saying? I could go my way. You can go your way. We ain't got even addresses on the internet. I know the people are probably like, well, why you don't be with him no more? Hey, we ain't gonna talk about that. We just leave that alone. We can do that if you come to me. You know what I'm saying? On this situation, we can do that if you come to me behind closed doors. That's what you're supposed to do anyway. You supposed to saw the level of how I fuck with you. You get what I'm saying? And you supposed to came to me like a man. He didn't do that to C Hood. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. From me watching on the outside looking in, because I don't know these people personally. From me watching on the outside looking in, I'm telling you, I could tell C Hood would have rolled for Trench's News, in my opinion. If Trench's News would have been in some danger, I'm talking about life-threatening danger, I believe C Hood would have been there for him in some capacity. Maybe on the front lines. You feel me? I could just see that. That's what he was saying when he was rocking with him, even when everybody was calling him a rat the first go round. He was saying, no matter what, bro, I got you, bro. As long as this shit ain't, you tell me, you say this shit ain't true, I believe you, my nigga. Even though this shit looking real spunky, I believe you, my nigga. So I'm gonna rock with you. Shout out Audio Crack 22. Yo, shout out Luma Negro. I'm just venting this morning, y'all. I got up in the middle of the night, so I said I just want to go live. I know it probably gonna be a lot of people on this live that's just catching on the replay game, but I just wanted to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm up now, shit. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be nobody in here but me. I mean, I know people are catching on the replay game, but that's the level of I thought that C Hood really would have fucked with Trench's News, right? Can you imagine how he feel now, knowing that he was riding for somebody that was deceitful, that was not 100 like he said he was, somebody that he possibly would have put his life on the line for, he damn sure put his credibility on the line for it and his reputation on the line for it. You got this man out here looking like a goofy. All because he fucked with you. I'm telling you, it's the kid, it's in the same boat as if you had a spouse and you out here riding for them and they cheating on you behind your back. And then it come out that they cheat on you behind your back and you look like a damn fool. I'm telling you. So, C Hood, allegedly, because I got the text messages, but I'm not sure if the text messages are from them. But this is what the internet are saying. The internet saying the text messages are from C Hood, and they saying they from Trench News, and they going back and forth. And I'm gonna read some of them to y'all right here. I was gonna put them up on the screen, but I would have had to send them bits to my email. So I said, fuck it. Let me see. So basically, in the text messages, Trench's News is upset that he heard that C Hood made the live disassociating himself from Trench's News. Now, let me tell y'all something right here, right now, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I know this word been thrown around a lot lately. And it's just became popular in the last couple of years, but it's a term called narcissist. I've been doing a lot of research on narcissists. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube about narcissistic personality disorder. And it's something that you should enlighten yourself on. It's a certain kind of personality trait that you should enlighten yourself on, because if you run into a narcissist, you need to know how to deal with them, because it's very tricky. It's very tricky, especially if they're one of your loved ones, a spouse, something like that, right? Trench's News definitely displays the traits of narcissistic personality disorder, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because he only thinks about himself. He's a very selfish individual, and he spends everything and make himself the victim, right? Now, peep this, y'all. The man is mad at C Hood because C Hood done made a live and disassociated himself with Trench's News. Once Trench's News got on the stand and it became confirmed that he was a snitch. Do y'all, is you listening to this? So you didn't tell this man ahead of time. You didn't call him. That's what he said in the text message. You never called him. You never hit him up. You never pull his coattails to none of this shit. You don't put his life in danger, because if the people know I rock with you and they want to kill you, they're gonna definitely want to kill me because I'm your closest homie. You ain't tell me none of this, that my life in danger, none of this shit going on. But you gonna declare war on me because I'm now finding out and I'm disassociating myself with you because you is a rat and you wasn't truthful with me? That is classic narcissistic personality disorder. You ain't even taking into account that you fucked over your friend. You want this man to ride with you no matter what, but you ain't even loyal to him. Because if you was loyal to him, you would have told him. You would have told him this man got family, this man got children, this man got all his life, this man got all type of shit that he values, that he loves, that in his life that depends on him. And you putting all that in jeopardy. You ain't even telling him so he can choose consciously. You see what I'm saying? If you tell him, then he might ride with you. Some people ride with their snitch friends. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't even telling him. You deceiving him and want him to be loyal to you blindly, even if it cost him in his life. That's so fucking selfish. Let me tell you something, dog. If I'm in some kind of beef, bro, I'm the type of motherfucker. If I got a homeboy to be like, hey, man, let's go do this shit, Marita. I'm the type of motherfucker to be like, especially if I know my homeboy, you know, he got shit going on. He got a family, got kids. I'm the type of motherfucker I'll be like, nah, bro, I got this. You know what I'm saying? I got this. I got this. You know what I'm saying? I don't need your help like that. You feel me? I can handle my own situations. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put you in those situations where you can be away from your family or you could get killed. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a nigga do something to me and get me out of here, hey, you can make that decision after I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Or if I get fucked up and I go to jail, I'd rather you be out here to accept some phone calls or send me a couple dollars or take this to my family or take this to my daughter or my son or something like that. I'd rather you be out here because you got a family, you got a life, you got a wife, you got kids that need you and depend on you. So I don't want to be the reason that you get taken away from them. That's a real homie there. You feel me? That's a real homie. That's the type of person I am. See what I'm saying? Trenches News type motherfucker. He wants you to crash out with him. Know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. Listen, and even in the text message, y'all, let me see. I'm gonna read this motherfucker. He say, hey, ask Sheena, talking about FBG Duck Mama. I told them public records, show me a receipt for $25K to the state's attorney. I went off cursing and all. I sent this to my wife in a year. I don't need no bread. So see here say, you still ain't called me and talked to me. That hurt me. I'm not finna beef with you or dish you. I wish you the best. I called your phone and IG and called Nene. You could have told me, Swipe say, which is Trench News. I'm at the top. I'm in hero mode. I'm really for peace. I don't care. You stay blessed, man. But I'll be back like Mike. Remember, it's more civilians than gang members. Do y'all hear what this man is saying? Do y'all hear what this man? Listen to the shit this man said. This man saying, I'm at the top. I'm in hero mode. I'm really for peace. I don't care. I want y'all to catch that. I don't care. See what I'm saying? I told y'all I'm real good at this shit, dog. I'm real good at psychoanalyzing people. He say, I don't care. He don't. He don't care. He doesn't care. Listen, people, listen, this is a grown man when I talk about C Hood. And I feel C Hood because this is what the average person would say when they've been fucked over or hurt by somebody that they care about or they had love for. He said, "You still ain't called me and talked to me. That hurt me." When you hear a grown man tell another grown man that hurt me, what he trying to tell the nigga is, bro, I had love for you, bro. He trying to tell the nigga, I had love for you, bro. I had love for you, my nigga. Like you, like I had that real type of love where I would have went to war with some niggas about you, bro. That's what he's telling him. But the narcissist, the rat in Snitches News, the selfishness of Snitches News is not computing. The reason why it's not computing is because he never cared. He never cared like C Hood. And I want y'all to I want y'all to understand this. Because people who've been abused and people who've been in a narcissistic relationship, this is what happens. They be hurt because they don't understand that the person that showed them flashes of caring and love, they didn't realize that shit was not ever love. It was just bait. It was just shit to keep you around so they could use you. That's what that was. He said, C Hood say, "You still ain't called me and talk to me. That hurt me. I'm not finna beef with you or diss you. I wish you the best." That's a man that still got some love for you in his heart because he really was genuinely fucking with you. Even though you a rat, even though you jeopardized his livelihood, his life, or his reputation, he still got a smidge of love in you because in his heart for you because let me tell you something. When you really fuck with somebody, you really got some love for somebody, you can't just cut it off right there like that. You could cut them off, but the feeling of caring about this person's well-being, you can't just cut that off in a split second. It takes time for y'all to grow apart for you to not care like that no more. Feel what I'm saying? This is what C Hood is saying about when I'm reading this motherfucker. It is I 100% believe and feel like he really telling how he truly feel. He's saying, I don't want to beef with you. I ain't gonna diss you. He got all the rights too if he want to, but he said he ain't gonna do that. That's because I still got some love for you, and also, nigga, you the police, and I don't want you to put the police on me too. You know what I mean? Like, that's what that is too, nigga. You the police, and I don't want to beef with you because you got them people on your side, and they don't tell you what the motherfuckers might do or dig up on me because you said to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got a relationship with the goddamn people for over a decade. So, you know what I mean? I don't know what you might have these people motherfucking do. That's what he's saying. Partly the reason why he's saying what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But peep what Trenches News say. I'm at the top. I'm in hero mode. I'm really for peace. I don't care. You stay blessed, man. But I'll be back like Mike. Remember, it's more civilians than gang members. Remember that. The man is still only thinking about himself. He ain't. That's how you know he ain't give a fuck about C Hood, dog. C Hood, I'm just going to tell you, dog. You got to go on and accept this, bro. You've been fluke-a-rooked. You've been bamboozled. You've been played. You like I'm gonna say this because this key AK-47. You've been hoodwinked. You've been hornswoggled. You've been befuddled, bewildered. Goddamn, all of the above. Goddamn it, he got you, dog. He got you, bro. He got you. He got you. He got you. He got you, bro. He fooled you, bro. And it is what it is. It is what it is. He made you look like a fool in front of everybody. But I'm gonna say this, bro. Once you accept it and move on, you'll be all right. Because this ain't the end of the world. Because it could have been worse. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. But I just want you, I'm using this for an example because this just goes to show you that anybody could be fooled, hoodwinked, hornswoggled, flukel root. Anybody can. Anybody can. It just depends on who you let in. Because everybody gonna let somebody in. Whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's a child, because the kid will get your ass too. It's a story coming out, and it came out of Chicago. A nigga killed his own mama for the money. Y'all remember that green ass nigga that killed his mama for her insurance money and shit like that, and went to rapping and shit like that though. So I just want y'all to know, anybody can get got. It's somebody that you love, it's somebody that you trust, it's somebody that you think won't do you a certain kind of way. How many times we done been fucked over in life by people that we legitimately thought would never do that type of shit to us? This is what happened to C Hood. Now I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Let me tell you how these people get in too, y'all, because I'm finna preach this morning, this Sunday morning. These people get in because a lot of times it's something that we want. You get what I'm saying? Whether we want to be their friend because we can benefit from it. Sometimes maybe it's a beautiful woman that we want to have as our girl, our lady, and we overlook certain shit, or we go harder for people than they go for us, or we just looking at what we want out of these people. But I'm gonna tell you how they get in. They know that we want what we want, and they play us for that. Now, if I had to guess, just on the outside looking in, there's no facts to this, I would think that Swipe used his YouTube status, and he leveraged that and used that as a carrot to dangle in front of C Hood, because I feel like C Hood wants to do this YouTube thing, right? I feel like he wants to get into the he is in the arena. I ain't trying to say he's not, but I think he wanted to blow up on YouTube and be able to make a nice amount of money off YouTube, like Swipe was doing. So, you my homie, Swipe, I'm gonna stay down with you. I'm gonna stay loyal to you. And we gonna rock out. We gonna do this YouTube shit together. I think Swipe knew that. I think Swipe felt that way. So I think Swipe leveraged that to keep C Hood around. Now, what Swipe wanted from C Hood, maybe he wanted C Hood. Let me tell you something. Sometimes when people want shit from you, it be small shit, but it be big shit to them. Like, everybody just don't come around, want to be around you just to ask you for some money. Sometimes people want to be around you to be associated with you, to make them look a certain kind of way. Sometimes people want to be around you for protection. You see what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe C Hood legitimized Church's News in the eyes of other people. I don't know C Hood from the streets, but I get the vibe that he a thorough nigga. I get the vibe that he get money. I get the vibe that he always, he got respect. Maybe Swipe kept C Hood around, or wanted C Hood around, because with C Hood around, certain shit won't come his way, because I got the homie with me. I got C Hood. I got somebody who got some respect in the streets with me. So you can't just come at me no any kind of way, because or you ain't gonna look at me you ain't gonna look at me as you ain't gonna try me like you would try me by myself, because I got C Hood with me. Maybe that's the vibe I get, but I don't know for sure. That is just a theory. I don't know for sure at all. I could be totally wrong on that. But it evidently, but for whatever reason it was a reason definitely that Swipe had C Hood around. Because let me tell you something about people who got narcissistic personality disorder. They don't have anybody around them that's not beneficial to them because they're takers. They're takers. They're users. Now they may use for different situations. I'm telling you, sometimes it be small shit. See, people think that everybody around them, all users want money. No. Sometimes they want small shit that you deem not valuable, but they deem it really valuable to them. This is how we get got sometimes. Let me tell you a story. I'm gonna tell y'all a story how I got one time. Right? I used to go to the club a lot, right? So when I used to be in the club, it used to be this nigga, right? He always was at the club, right? Always popping bottles, always got all the hoes around him. He always the center of attention in the club, right? Now I'm in the club with my homies. We used to go to the club about 2-3 nights out every week, right? So the nigga ended up peeping me, right? Buy me a bottle. Like, bro, I'm buy you a bottle. So I'm like, all right, shit. I'm looking at it like he a boss nigga. You know what I'm saying? Buy me a bottle. I'm with about 6-7 of my niggas. You know, I had a little bit of respect. You know what I'm saying, from where I'm from. This is my younger days. And all right, cool. I'm looking at it like a salute, like one boss nigga seeing another nigga. So I get the bottle, we chill. Later at night, on that night, nigga come up to me, nigga like, look, bro, I fuck with you. I done seen this bitch. You been this bitch every week. Y'all be doing y'all thing. Where you from? Told the nigga where I'm from. Now me, I'm heavy in the gang at this time. I'm thinking this nigga a plug. Know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah, I'm finna entertain this conversation. Know what I'm saying? Because I've been peeping the nigga too. Because, you know, in the club, we peep. You know, that's what we do. We looking at the hoes, but we peeping the scenery. We see who got it, who look like they got it. Then we go back and we talk about it. Hey, man, you know that nigga? Yeah, but where that nigga from? That nigga, da, 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 da. Okay, he do this, he do that, da, da, da. Y'all know how it go. So I get the nigga number. Know what I'm saying? The nigga, no, I get a nigga my number. The nigga hit me up maybe a couple days later. The nigga like, yeah, bro, you say you from Paramount? I'm like, yeah. He like, all right, bro, I'm gonna pull up on you. Where you at? I'm like, pull up on me on Jackson. Nigga pulled up on Jackson Street. Nigga on 760 Benz back then. Nigga the 760 Benz, nigga pop out, nigga fly. So now he on the block talking to me. So my niggas on the block, they looking at me like, okay, this nigga look like he got it. He talking to Marita. You know what I'm saying? So me and him chopping it up, this and that there. We talk about small talk, whatever. So nigga like, bro, you want to go out this weekend? You know what I'm talking about? We go to, like, all right, yeah, we'll go out. So now I'm looking at it like, okay, we finna try to build a relationship, right? So we go out that Friday, hang out, get some hoes. You know what I'm saying? Everything cool. You know what I mean? The same play. Everything nice. Bottles, hoes, everything looking nice. We got the sections, all of that, right? So, make a long story short, we do this for about a month, right? So finally, he tell me he used to play basketball overseas. But the nigga wasn't tall. I was taller than this nigga. Say he played point guard for FC Barcelona or some shit like that. I can't remember, FC Spain, some shit. I can't remember. But he played overseas basketball. And he didn't tell me that he was into drugs. He told me that he was into like trading and stocks and shit like that, right there, right? So once he told me that, I always be trying to learn. So if I can get around somebody who got some money, who done found the way, then what I'll do is I'll play the back. I play my position so I can learn, so I could possibly take the knowledge and level up. That's what you're supposed to do. If you ever get in a situation where it's somebody that got something going on and it's something that you could possibly be interested in or something that can help you to live a better life, or you can learn something the way you can make you some money and you can level up, then you're supposed to play your position and learn from these people. You see what I'm saying? Because knowledge is power. So this is the position that I was taking. Okay, cool. He's like, bro, I fuck with you, so I can show you how to do this shit. Da, 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 da. So like, all right. So meantime, my homeboys asking me what's up with the nigga, because they see me fucking with the nigga and rocking with the nigga for a while, right? So I'm telling them what the nigga telling me. My homeboys telling me, bro, this shit don't add up, bro. My homeboys telling me, bro, this shit don't add up. This shit don't add up, bro. Like, we don't know this nigga. We don't know where he from. Like, he don't got no crew. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just be the nigga with hoes. Like, the hoes that be in the club, the bottle girls and all of them. Now, he be with a bunch of them. But it was no group of niggas with him. Most niggas that go to the club gonna have a group of niggas. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have niggas from wherever they from. And that's how we know where you from. You know what I'm saying? Or we gonna be done knew you anyway, because we gonna be done knew you all the years that we growing up together. You just done blossomed into a boss nigga over your side. But a lot of times we went to school with you, or we was in juvenile with you, or we was in the county with you. So we know, every nigga know who the boss niggas is from the other sections. You know them, because they've been making their reputation for over the years. But we didn't know who this nigga was. You know what I'm saying? So it just seemed fishy, right? So my niggas like, bro, but me, here go me. I'm in the car with him. So, and I'm seeing he got all the trinkets. He got the cars. He got the money. He got the hoes. You know, whatever he got going on, he making it look real good, right? So the nigga almost get into a fight at the club one night. I'm there, right? Now, when he almost get into a fight, I was finna jump in the fight with him because I was kind of rocking with him at the time. But my mind told me, no, don't jump into the fight. Just break it up. So I broke it up. When I broke it up, the niggas who we was about to get, it was like a little pushing little shit, not an actual fight. But when I broke it up, the nigga who he was giving to get into it with saw me and kind of threw his hands up and like, yeah, y'all got that, dog. Pretty much seen me and kind of backed off. I told you I had a little reputation back then. So he seen me, he backed off. Like, okay, I see he with them boys from Paramount. So let me back. So that's what happened, right? So the nigga gave me dap, nigga, like, not the nigga, but the nigga I was fucking with. He gave me dap. He like, yeah, bro, I fuck with you, bro. You said, bro, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? This and that. Now, I don't know what they was arguing about, but, you know, he was like, bro, I fuck with you, da, 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 da. So I'm like, all right, man, cool, you good, bro. I told you I fuck with you, bro. You know, we had to build that little relationship over a month or so. So fast forward, couldn't find out, I ended up in the club, right? But I was in there with my niggas this night, and one of the hoes, the bottle hoes came over, bottle girls came over, and she was talking to me. And she was like, you be with him? Because I seen y'all in here a couple weeks. And I'm like, yeah, he cool or whatever. She was like, man, you gotta start hanging with him. He lame. I'm like, what you mean? She was like, man, that he be living a lie. I said, what you mean? She said, man, look, man, he be in here trying to get on all the girls, but he be living a lie. He don't got no money. I was like, what you mean? Now I'm thinking that she just, you know, it's a chick. Chicks go, you know, chicks talk shit about niggas. You know what I'm saying? She like, look, man, that car he got, that ain't his car. That's his mama car. He live with his mama. That little money that you see he be having, he get that shit from his mama. His mama got a little bit of money. He don't got nothing going on, right? So I'm like, damn, for real? You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really, I'm like, damn, for real? So, but I ain't really take it for credible. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I promise you, I ain't telling you no lie. Right after that, one of my, not a nigga that I grew up with, but a nigga from the other side came, he told me the same thing. He's like, bro, that nigga flaw as fuck, bro. That whole shit fake. The whole shit fake. Like just peeping. So I started sitting back watching. Know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I still go to the club with my niggas. I wouldn't go to the club with him all the time. So I sit back and watch. And I peeped what he was doing. The nigga was a compulsive liar. And what he was doing was he was He would tell everybody that he got it, but he really only did it so he can get girls. You see what I'm saying? That's what he did. He did it so that he could get girls. And he got a lot of girls like that because after that, girls started talking to me. They started coming to me, telling me the exact same story. Now, I didn't say nothing to him about this. I just stopped fucking with him about it, right? So, but I was upset. And I'm going to tell you why I was upset. Because the nigga lied. The nigga lied and said all this type of shit. And I don't like that. Don't lie to me, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no bitch to be lying to. Like, know what I'm saying? So one night I was in the club and I had kind of stopped fucking with the nigga, but I was mad that night. I was drunk, and the nigga went to the bathroom. When the nigga went to the bathroom, I motherfucking caught him in the bathroom and pushed him into the wall and started choking him. I told you I was crazy, dog. And started choking him. I started choking him in the bathroom. He didn't even know why I was choking him. You know what I'm saying? I started choking him in the bathroom. And he was like, you know what I mean? Like trying to scuffle with me or whatever. And then I punched him and pushed him down on the ground and kicked him a few times. And then he said, he's like, bro, what's going on, brother? And then I like, pussy ass nigga, you old fake ass, flaw ass nigga. Like, I just went off on the nigga because, bro, I ain't no bitch ass nigga for you to be even playing with like that. Like, and also I was kind of embarrassed too because my peoples, I had to told my peoples all this shit that you told me that you was on, but you wasn't on none of that. So it kind of made me look kind of goofy in my people's eyes. So wait for me to solve that. I'm finna beat you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm finna reclaim my motherfucking self-respect in the eyes of the people. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I did. But after it all played, I'm gonna bring the story home. He was using me. And it wasn't for money or nothing, because he paid for a lot of shit. Like, we used to go to the club, he used to pay, you know, he bought the bottles, this and that, they're right. And that was so hard. That's why it was so hard for me to decipher at the time, because he wasn't using me for money. He was using me for protection, or the illusion of protection. You see what I'm saying? Because he was getting smoke from other niggas because he was running game on the chicks and he was bagging all the chicks. You know, he didn't want to be in a relationship with a chick. He just wanted to play like he got some money at the club that night and bag the chick that night. And then he'll cut them off after that because he knew they was going to find out that he ain't have nothing going on. You see what I'm saying? So what he was doing was he was using me so that it could look like he had some backup so that the niggas wouldn't be on his head. You see what I'm saying? And that ended up was reason why the nigga was trying to jump on him in the club. You see what I'm saying? I say all that to say this. People use you for different reasons. It don't have to be nothing that's significant to you. See what I'm saying? He saw me and my crew as some people. He knew once he got to me, he would get my crew, because my crew gonna follow me. So if I befriend him, MOODA, then I'm gonna have backup when I come in this club, because they always in the same club with me. I'm just trying to show you how people use you sometimes for things that you don't even think is valuable, but is valuable to them. And back to Swiper, I think he might have been similar with what he used C Hood for. And I think C Hood wanted Swipe to show him the YouTube game, because Swipe definitely had amassed a large following on YouTube. And I think this is what the play was. Just how that nigga used me. He dangled him showing me how to get money, like I thought he was getting money, in front of me. He dangled that in front of me, and he used that as the carrot to lead the donkey or the horse or whatever the fuck the way he wanted to lead them. See what I'm saying? That's why I try to say sometimes these people know it's things that we want, and they use those things in order to manipulate us. And I say us because it happens to a lot of us. Everybody done played the fool. It's a song. Sometimes everybody plays the fool. But you learn from these situations. C Hood, you been got. He got you. He got you. He found out what you wanted. He found out what or either he found out how loyal of a friend you were, and he played you. It's clear that he definitely wasn't he definitely didn't feel the same way you felt. Because if he did, he would have went about this a whole nother way. He would have understood when you was telling him that you was hurt from the way everything played out, and he didn't come to you and talk to you with whatever. He would have understood that. He would have said, "My bad, dog." He said, "Bro, let me tell you." He would have said, "I apologize to you, bro, and I understand how you feel. I really apologize." For you gotta think, this man probably met C Hood kids. He probably, all type of shit met C Hood old lady. Like they probably really had a friendship. To find out that you a snake, C Hood probably opened up his doors and welcomed him in to his world, his personal, private life. To find out that you ain't give a fuck about me or my kids or my family or my wife. The man hurt. But Swipe had a chance to tell this man before the shit popped off. And even then, he had a chance to come to C Hood and tell C Hood. All C Hood saying is, if you would have just came to me and told me before I made the live, I would have had a little bit of respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Again, who knows? He might have still rolled with it. I'm telling you, it's people that ride with they snitch homies. It's people that we see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I hate to see shit like that. I just try to use this as a learning experience, a teaching moment, a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Even though I done been a victim to being loyal to a fault to people. And that ain't the only time I've been loyal to a fault. I'm telling you, we all have been loyal to a fault. Sometimes we loyal to our mamas and daddies to a fault. Sometimes, oh, that's my mama, that's my man. Fuck that. Sometimes they wronger than a motherfucker. Oh, that's my brother, that's my sister. Fuck that. Sometimes they wrong. I'm just trying to show y'all different scenarios so y'all can understand that even you most likely have been loyal to a fault to somebody. You think because that's your sister and your brother that they care about you the same way you care about them? No, it might not be like that. In a perfect world, it's like that. But you got sisters and brothers that don't give a fuck about their sisters and brothers, but they'll play like they do in order to use them. You'll catch glimpses of when they become selfish and do little sneaky, nasty shit, and then you'll forgive them. Why? Because that's my sister, that's my brother, that's my mama, that's my daddy. Man, these people ain't shit neither. Some of them. But you overlook it because that's your quote unquote family. This is how we stay in abusive situations. You see what I'm saying? This is how people get to abuse us over and over and over and over again because we loyal to a fault. We looking at it differently from they looking at it. You looking at it like this, my sister, that's my blood, that's my brother. I don't give a fuck. I'm riding for them till the wheels fall off. But will they ride for you that way? Yeah, they might show up every now and then. But I'm saying when the rubber really hits the road, will they ride for you the way that you ride for them? Most likely, no. You know why? Because nobody is going to treat you how you want them to treat you. Very rarely do you run into people in life who treat you the way that you want to be treated. I'll be honest with you. That's why I stopped putting expectations on people. You got to stop. I had to learn that. You got to stop putting expectations on people because you're going to end up let down more times than not. Because you put unrealistic expectations on these people, expecting these people to behave like you would behave, and that's not the case. Because them people are them, and you get your feelings hurt when you find out that they don't fuck with you like you fuck with them. So I stopped putting expectations on people. I seen Boosie made a video about this not too long ago. He said, I stopped putting expectations on people. And you got to stop doing that. But sometimes they'll bamboozle us into thinking that this person fucks with me like I fuck with them. Just like C Hood got bamboozled. That man embarrassed, but I'm gonna tell you something. He need to count himself lucky, because it could have been worse. It could have been worse. You just lost a little bit of. You just took a look. You just took a little hit to your feelings, to your ego. You know what I mean? You got a little bit of embarrassment. You got a little fender bender. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. Shit, Stretcher News say Kenny Mack was his homie. He sunk Kenny Mack. He helped sink him. He helped sink Kenny Mack. Shout out to Boredom and Click. Shout out to Slam Like Max. Yo, he helped sink Kenny Mack. Remember? Oh, Kenny Mack, my dog, this and that. There. He helped sink Kenny Mack. I'm going to tell you another thing what a lot of people ain't talking about. He claimed E-Dog from O-Block is his homie. Remember he told a story that he got E-Dog from O-Block and brought E-Dog over there to them side. He asked, could E-Dog come over there? And I think they gave him a pass to let E-Dog come over there because he said he missed his friend E-Dog. This is what he said, right? He said he fucked with E-Dog so hard, he got so much love for E-Dog till he had befriended E-Dog when he was living in Parkway, and once he stopped hanging O-Block and started hanging over there on STL on Dutton side, 63rd, he missed hanging with E-Dog. So he said he asked, a couple of people who needed to be asked, could he bring E-Dog over there to hang with him? Because evidently he couldn't go back to O-Block to hang with E-Dog. And evidently they gave him the okay. And he said, I don't know how true this is now because he tell a lot of waffles now. But he came, he was able to let this happen. And he said he hung with E-Dog in STL on that side, on the opposition side. He said that he was allowed to do that, right? He said nothing happened, nobody fucked with E-Dog. And I don't remember if E-Dog ever confirmed this story, but he said that, right? You sunk E-Dog too. Look, if you read that paperwork, they was talking about the O-Block sect faction or the BDs. Who was the leader? Who was this? Who was involved? This and that. Trenches News corroborated the who's who, who's all in the gang, who the inner workings of the gang, and I'm telling on the whole shit. So E-Dog your homie, but you telling the police about the whole O-Block gang. That's telling on E-Dog too. You see what I'm saying? This nigga is a motherfucking shape-shifting, goddamn snitch, rat, motherfucking. I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, man. This dude here is hell, bro. This dude is hell. He one of them people that you could have a good situation with, say y'all, everything going cool, and then he just flip on you. I'm telling you, bro, he one of them motherfuckers that do shit that you would not suspect that he did. Like They say this nigga stole from his grandmama. I'm just saying, bro, you got to be a low down, dirty motherfucker to steal from your grandma, dog. Bro, listen, your grandma most likely gonna give you anything you want, bro. Bro, the man stole from his grandmama, bro. He told the story. They told the story. He told the story. I'm just trying to. I don't like Trench News. I'm gonna just tell y'all this. I don't like him. I don't know him personally, but from me watching him on the outside looking in, I don't hate him, but because I don't know him. But for me on the outside looking in, I don't like him. Plus, the fuck nigga struck my channel, so I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? And he struck my channel for making videos about the snitching shit. You see what I'm saying? Do y'all see the bullshit? Do y'all see the hypocrisy? So you a snitch ass nigga, but you wanna you wanna get mad at people for calling it out what it really is. He mad at C Hood for C Hood not fucking with him, and you is a snitch that you didn't tell him. What? So you want me to die with you, but you're not willing to die for me or die with me. You're gonna save yourself in every situation. And that's another thing. That's what it's all about, y'all. People say it's all about money. Yes, it's about money, but it's also about selfishness. That's what it's about. If you pay attention to every move that he made, what's the underlying or overwhelming sentiment or in every the moves that he made that we know of? He for himself. He is for himself. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. That's how you can tell he was a poor, broke, bum motherfucker. Because if he had ever had some money or ever had been popular or something to that extent throughout his life, he wouldn't most likely, because sometimes you will, but most likely he wouldn't have had this type of personality. Let me tell you why. This is a I never had shit personality. This is a I gotta make sure that this is a greedy personality. This is I gotta make sure everything. I gotta make sure I get everything. I gotta make sure, you know why? Because he probably was poor all his fucking life, and he's so goddamn hypersensitive about going back there or being that way or experiencing that again. It's done manifested to him just taking from everybody that's around him. He look at everybody that's around him as somebody that I can take some from, use, get some from, or whatever. He don't care about people, yo. He only cares about himself. And we done seen him exhibit that in his behavior. Posty Hood. I call him slow flow, y'all, because y'all know C Hood be talking with the slow flow. Yeah, my nigga. That's how C Hood talk, y'all. Post slow flow. Let me pull up slow flow. I want to see this video because they say C Hood made a lie. I'm surprised goddamn Trench News ain't goddamn strike his motherfucking channel. I'm telling you. What's up, boredom? I got up in the middle of the night. I felt like making it live. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just get on this bitch and talk. Some people catching on the replay game. Let me see. Okay, so here it go. We're gonna see what slow flow say. Shout out to C Hood, man. You just learned a tough lesson, C Hood. That's all that is, dog. Take that shit on the chin, dog. Keep on moving. It happens to us all sometimes. Everybody plays the fool. Let's see. What's going on with you? What you got going on, C Hood? I ain't do all of that, did I?
I ain't gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got my composure, man.
Oh no.
And the situation, how I felt about the situation.
Like, you feel me? Of course, a motherfucker can't sit there and say they was mad or anything. I've been asked
and been talked to him and everything, man. And I just felt like it was best if we went separate ways. You know what I'm saying? He gonna continue to do his thing. It ain't no sneak dissing him, no hate towards him, no ill intent, none of that. But it's better off that we go our separate ways. Street code, what's the word? We go our separate ways, man. Now, for the people who want to try to make it like it's a beef situation and do all that and say all this, man, y'all free to go wherever y'all want to go. I'm talking moderators and everything. I ain't on here saying, oh, you got to choose and all that, because this ain't even what it was. But for the moderators or former moderators that were on my page and felt that type of way, you feel what I'm saying? This ain't that. This ain't that, man. And it's time for us to have an understanding. Not gonna go back with nobody, back and forth with nobody, or no trolls and all that, man. Listen, man, stay blessed. Stay blessed. I seen this shit just like, what's this, man? Like the rest of y'all. And I addressed it expeditiously. It's 58 people in the building, man. Hit the like button, turn me up one time. Hit the like button, turn me up one time. 58 people in the building. I hope we got 58 likes, man. My moderators, man, y'all let me know where I'm at with the likes, man. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Motherfucker, damn, man, what you got to say? I don't, man, listen, man. I told y'all from the beginning, man. Everybody was saying this and putting this and saying it all together. Well, we got to see the actual proof and everything on our own. That's why I said I wasn't going to say anything or do anything until the case started. I wasn't going to say anything and do anything until the case started. I said that loud and clear. 33. Oh, man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping, man. $33 likes, man. I know y'all ain't coming over here being disrespectful, man. Hit the like button. That's the least y'all could do, man. That's the least y'all could do, man. Let me see where we at, man, because y'all think it's a game. $41 likes. That shit ain't right. Do 41 and 71 look similar? Or do it look alike or anything? That don't look alike, man. Put y'all glasses on and get it right, man. 72 people in the building. 72 people in the building, man. Hit the motherfucking like button, please, and thank you, man. I'm trying to remain calm and humble, man. Please don't take me there, man. Please don't take me there, man. With some bullshit. Money bags, NBA. If that's how you feel, yeah, I love your mama. I been knew she was a hood rat. Back in the day, we used to love hood rats. You hear what I'm saying?
Damn, see who
Back in the day.
Damn, he kind of going in. Yeah, he's sick though. He's sick. He's sick. He's sick. He's sick. He's sick. He's sick. He goddamn so sick. I can't bash him. I can't bash him. I can't bash him for that though. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that'll be like, "Oh man, you're a damn fool," but you know, this shit happens. This shit happens, man. This shit happens, man. If you done been living life, you done been backstabbed, or you done been hoodwinked by people that you thought fuck with you, or you people that you thought was as loyal to you as you were to them. And we learn through these situations. We learn how to move. We learn how to play how to play the situation. We know how not to get fucked up in this situation time and time and time again, Because if you don't learn from these type of situations, you definitely will find yourself in this situation a lot of times, over and over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And he doing the only thing, the best thing that he should do. Move on. Move on. Swipe gonna get his karma. Cause let me tell y'all something, bro. And I know y'all know this because y'all intelligent people. The people that I have on here on my channel, you know, we got intelligent people over here. People to fuck with me. And you're gonna get your karma, bro. That's why, let me tell y'all something. If y'all peep, I know the internet is a nasty place. It's a nasty place. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of weirdos and unsavory characters on the internet. But if you listen to me talk, I always have some positivity in that motherfucker somewhere, because I done been that person. I done been the nasty person. I done been the motherfucker out there doing all type of less than honorable shit in my life, right? But I learned from that. I learned that every time I did some shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing, or some dishonorable shit or some fuck shit, I always had to deal with the consequences of that. Thank God that I didn't lose my life, but I could have. So the energy that you put out in the universe will come back to you. It will reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? Not to say good things don't happen to bad things don't happen to good people, but I'm saying if you out there doing some bad shit, I'm telling you, one day it's gonna be your day, because you out there pissing people off. You out there fucking over people. So you create enemies. You putting out that negative energy. People that probably wouldn't have wanted to do you nothing, they're going to want to do you something now because you fucked them over. Whether that's in a relationship, I'm talking about with a spouse, whether that's in a relationship with your family, or whether it's in a relationship with just regular people, friends, you know what I'm saying? Associates, motherfuckers in the streets. You out there robbing motherfuckers. You just created an enemy. Not only that, he's not only your enemy, the people that fuck with him is your enemy. If you out there, you have a spouse that loves you or whatever, and you fucked them over, you cheated on them, you backstabbed them, you set them up, or you did whatever you did to them, that's the enemy now. They want to see you, they want to do you something. They want to see you they want to see your downfall. They might even help your downfall happen. So when you out there doing what you're doing, you creating enemies. Now that's a gang or an army of motherfuckers that want to see your downfall. And some of them will get proactive and help your downfall happen. Whether they'll kill you, whether they'll set you up, whether they'll put the police on you, whether they'll beat your ass, whether they'll get some other people to beat your ass, or whatever. So Swipe gonna get his karma. He gonna get his karma. We might not see it, or we might do. He on the internet, so most likely we'll get a chance to see it. You know, sometimes people karma ain't to die. Sometimes people karma is to suffer. How we know Swiper won't get diabetes and have to cut off one of his legs or something? How we know Swiper won't have a stroke tomorrow and his whole left side limp? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit that be happening. This is the shit that happened. But a lot of times people don't associate that shit with the fuck shit that they done did in their past. But I'm here to tell you, yeah, it be that. Sometimes the karma don't even come back to you. Sometimes the karma comes back on people that you love. And your karma is to suffer, to hurt, to watch those people, watch yourself lose those people. Karma come back on your kids and all. That's why I've been trying to be a righteous brother at this point in my life, because I'm trying to beat the karma. You feel me? Like, I done did so much shit to where, I've been living a pretty decent above board life for a while now. And I just hope and pray that I done paid off the debt, the karmatic debt that I had accumulated. But that ain't up for me to decide. That's up to the universe, God, Allah, whoever y'all pray to decide. but it's still I could still receive some karma for some shit that I did when I was 21 years old. And I just got to be acceptable. I gotta accept that. It's no other way. It's gonna come anyway. That's why I try to tell people, you know what I'm saying, especially my children, or especially people I fuck with, or even you guys that be listening to me on this channel. That's why I try to tell y'all, so that y'all won't have to go through that. A smart man learns from others' mistakes. A smart man learns from his mistakes, but a wise man learns from others' mistakes. So I be just trying to be a cautionary tale, you know what I'm saying, and tell you the things that I learned in life, so that you don't have to go through that. You feel what I'm saying? But people learn, people listen, and people do what they want to do. But I put it out there, and maybe that's me that's my conscience. You know, I'm trying to pay it forward, trying to hope that the universe see that I done turned over another leaf, and the karma debt is paid. But I don't know. It might not be. I might have did so much shit that it's inevitable to come to me, and it's just gonna have to be what it's gonna be. That's just what it is. So, but I'm just trying to explain to y'all how this shit work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say every, but a lot of the murderers that I knew growing up, they got murdered. A lot of the murderers and robbers that I knew growing up, they got murdered. Coco got murdered. Pip got murdered. Willis Slater got murdered. Who else? I'll just think off the top of my head. They got murdered. A lot of them got murdered. I assume it's because of the energy that they put out into the universe. I'm just telling you. Let's keep listening to Slow Flow. I call him Slow Flow, C Hood, man. Ain't nobody perfect though, but you just got to try to be a better person today than you were yesterday. If you're not, if I talk to you and you the same motherfucker that you was a year ago, it's something wrong. You're supposed to constantly evolve. You're supposed to constantly grow. You're not supposed to be the same person that you was yesterday. You know, you must got a learning situation, or you just stubborn and don't want to change, or whatever. But you're supposed to grow as a human being. Life is for learning. You're supposed to self-reflect, cut out some of the bullshit day by day that you're doing, the negative shit, so that you could prosper. It's in the Bible. If you believe in the Bible, you reap what you sow. It's right there. It's right motherfucking there. Not only that, we on the internet. Tell me we ain't saw situations to where we done saw people reap what they sowed. I love King Von music like a motherfucker. Still wish King Von was here from a fan's perspective, because I enjoy the music, right? But look how King Von died. Look at how King Von trolled people. Look how King Von had seemingly no remorse for the things that he had done to people in the past. Look how disrespectful King Von was, and now he's no longer here. Look how he died. I'm talking about right while he was making himself famous, being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I saw videos of King Von when he was a kid. He wasn't fly. You know what I mean? King Von, was a regular street kid. Then I see him glow up, diamonds, groomed up well, fly, doing shows, becoming very, very popular, making money, giving out hundreds of thousands of dollars to the hood. And right when that was going down, God took his ass out of the game. That's that karma. Look how he died. Right in front of us. He died on camera in front of us. And then to add to to the disrespect, to match the disrespect that he put out with in the universe. They leaked his autopsy photo. Do y'all hear me? To match the disrespect that he showed to these people who lost their lives or shit like that, or their loved ones lost their lives, the universe let his autopsy photo leak for the world to see. If you pay attention, the lessons is right in front of us. They're right there. They right there. They right there. I'm just saying.
Used to love hood rats. Your mama was one of the biggest ones, man. We used to love hood rats. Don't be mad at me because your mama was one. Come on, man. We could play. We could play.
All right, we don't want to hear that shit.
Why would I change my number? Do you think I'm scared of what's going on? Hell yeah. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be? You don't know if the feds or anything is stringing along and the watching and stuff. And I really believe that them people did that and put him out there in the newspaper or something like that because he was saying that he wasn't going to die. And they felt some type of way about that. And the statement that he gave, they was trying to get that thrown out. So them people felt a type of way about that, man. And they put that in the newspaper. Everything. You say his hood name and hood pass revoked. It's not Swipe or Trenches no more. That's Mr. Wiley from now on. Y'all know he been saying he ain't been in the streets and all that, man. So it's not like he really be in the streets and all that. He been saying that. Like that's one thing that I'm gonna say that I know for sure that he wasn't trying to push that image of the street image. Now I know I could respect him on finding all this out just like everybody else secondhand and through the news. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, our relationship was better enough to where we can communicate and talk to each other. It's foul for him. CSP said that you have skeletons in your closet. That's why you scared to go against Swipe. Because he was gonna rat on you. That ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I just sit there and explain to y'all why I never said anything about this because I wanted to see.
Hold on, y'all. I'm good with this shit. I'm good at analyzing what people say or what they don't say. Did you hear what they asked him? Which was one of the questions that I had. I was wondering, especially when the allegations first hit, I was wondering wondering whether the reason why C Hood didn't come out earlier and disassociate himself with Swipe is because C Hood might have had some things going on in his life that he didn't want Swipe to tell to the police, right? I don't have no facts on this. This is just opinion. I don't know shit. I don't know. I'm just theorizing him. Did you listen to C Hood's response? He said that don't got nothing to do with nothing. That don't got nothing to do with this. Insinuating that he does have something going on that he don't want, or either did, that he don't want Swipe to tell the police. Because if he didn't, he would have just came out and said, oh, man, I don't do none of that. I don't live like that. Even if he would have been lying, he would have. He should have came out and said, I don't have nothing going on. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I work. I got this business. I do YouTube. Yada yada. This is how I take care of my family. So I'm not worried about. I wasn't worried about Spike telling the police anything because it's nothing to tell them. He didn't say that. He said that, which means it is a situation. He said that don't have nothing to do with this. See what I'm saying? So C Hood is he lightweight slipped and said and would give us credence to he may have or may do have something going on behind closed doors that Swiper knew that he don't want Swiper to tell the police. That's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like to me. Let me see where we at. Goddamn it! I'm finna, if I can back this up for a second. Where we at? I don't want to back it up too far. Let's see.
Because he was gonna rat on you. That ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I just sit there and explain to y'all why.
Yep, he just said
anything about this because I wanted to see what came out with this case before I sit there and made my assumptions. I could have made a video. I did make a video. He came on my page first. Y'all, let's not forget, y'all. I brought him on my page first before he was on any other platform talking about this situation. He came on my platform and told what he was involved in. Remember that. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all remember that. Before it got big with everybody else and everything, it's on my he came on my page. You hear what I'm saying? As far as me having skeletons in the closet, I'm a grown ass man, dog. Whatever I did in the streets or whatever the fuck it was, or they think they knew, you hear what I'm saying? Come on, man. I would have got bumped off back then, man.
So he still confirmed it. Even then, he say, whatever I got going on in the streets. So he just used the bad choice of words. I mean, it's good for us for us knowing, having a more insight on what Swiper the reason could be that C Hood didn't come out earlier and disassociate him with Swiper, but it's bad for him. If it was me, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I would have lied. If I got something going on or had something going on that Swiper knew, and that was keeping me from coming out, disassociating myself with him because I was afraid he was gonna tell the police once I did that, I would have lied. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have said I don't got nothing going on. I'm a law-abiding citizen. All the things that I said to y'all a little bit ago, I would have said that. I would have lied. I'm just telling y'all this shit straight up, 100%. I would have lied. It wouldn't even been a second thought with me because I'm not finna get on here and give credence to me doing something illegally on the internet. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. But he didn't lie. So now I can assume that was part of the reason because he gave us a reason to feel that way.
Actually know Swipe from the streets and not off the internet. So a person on the internet, they are gonna bash like Adrian West. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, Miss Lady? They gonna bash him. That's what they gonna do. Somebody that met him on the internet or ran into him on the internet, they gonna bash him and go crazy and do all that. Y'all looking for me to do that and go crazy and all that. I just told y'all I threw my hands up with the situation. I'm done with it. We went our separate ways. It is what it is. What me, if y'all want to hear him get bashed, right? It's 20 other pages. If he been telling how long he been telling, hey, it don't got nothing to do with me, man. You feel what I'm saying? But it's 20 other pages that bashes this man. Y'all can most definitely go hear it over there. I came out, I said, this is what I said, that once I seen evidence from the trial, I was gonna make my assumption. Hold on, y'all.
I'm gonna say too. He said that he was gonna wait till the trial started to make his you know, make his decision as to his whether he was gonna go forward with the friendship or whatever with Swipe, right? How I'm gonna say this? What he was also doing was he was giving Swipe enough time to come to him. You see what I'm saying? He was sitting back. First, he was afraid. We can see now he was afraid that Swipe was gonna say some shit if he pissed Swipe off to the police. But it also was giving Swipe time enough to come to the realization that I got to tell my homie because this gonna affect him. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure that C Hood had enough confirmation before Swipe hit that stand and before the Chicago Sun-Times dropped that article. I'm pretty sure that C Hood had enough evidence to feel like Swipe was the police. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't come out and say it, probably again due to he didn't want to piss Swipe off so Swipe could rat him out to the police. But also it gave Swipe enough time to have a conscience, to show him some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? To show him that, damn, bro, I understand this gonna affect you. So let me come out and let me at least call you and talk to you behind closed, or even meet up with you face to face. That would even been better to meet up with him face to face. That's your homie. That's your dog. You face that. You go and talk to him face to face. It reminds me of the situation with me and old boy. You know what I'm saying? I did the same thing. I gave that nigga a chance to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? To tell me. Now I probably would have. I definitely would have disassociated myself with him anyways. But I'm just trying to think what I went to the internet. Yeah, I would have went to the internet anyway. Me personally, my situation is different because I went to the internet because I had done told people to fuck with him on the internet. So I would have went to the internet anyway. But I would have left it at that. I would have left it alone after that. You know what I'm saying? When the back and forth happened, that's when it got a beef. That's when the beef started. And when I say old boy, y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all been subscribed and follow me on this channel for a while. But the situations are very eerily similar. You got something going on to where it's gonna affect me. You got a situation going on that I don't condone. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with you. So come to me as a man and talk to me about that. Tell me. You know what I'm saying? Tell me. Give me the option to make a decision to whether to go forward with this friendship. You know what I'm saying? Because I can respect you. I can not fuck with you, but I can respect you somewhat for doing that when it comes to me and your relationship. You know what I'm saying? And we could just have a split amicably, whatever. We could just split. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't do that, when you don't be a man and come to me as a man, somebody that was willing to ride for you, I can't respect that. You show your true colors. You know what I'm saying? You show that you really is a coward because a man would face me head on. A man would have came to me and said, "Yeah, bro, I feel how you." If it would have been me, put it that way. And again, I can't expect everybody to behave like I behave. But if it would have been me, I would have went to my homie and I'd have said, "Hey, bro, I got this going on. I'm gonna just come out and tell you, bro. It's true. It's true. It's true." Um, if you don't want to rock with me no more, I totally understand that. I still got love for you. We don't have to be friends. Because I understand that I did that. I fucked that up. And I understand what I did wasn't right. So I'm gonna take all the accountability, all the responsibility for what I did. I'm gonna even come out and tell people that you ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I made the decision that I made. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no beef with him. He ain't got no beef with me. We just aren't friends anymore. And that's cool. And that would have been that. That would have been that. You know what I'm saying? But for you not to, for you not to come out and do that with your homie, man, you a bitch. You a bitch.
Yes. So that's not my job, man. And once I seen what I needed to see and everything, I did what I said I was gonna do. Am I gonna get on here and bash him and go crazy because that's what y'all want me to do? No, man. It's 20 other people that'll do that, man. It's 20 other people on YouTube that'll do that. Did I know? Nah. If I knew, I would have. This would have been happening. No, I didn't know. Do I really care? I gotta care because I'm gonna tell you why I care. Because I got family members and stuff that's still involved, or not even involved, that's in the area and all this stuff. So him doing that, right, could cause problems from them just off the strength of them knowing that that's my people. So in order for me, hey, you don't get that bitch word, man. Only motherfucker I love slide call me that is my girl, man. Y'all beat him the fuck up and drag him out of here, man. Somebody block him and get him gone, man. But yeah though, man. And he just threw me off of what the fuck I was saying. See, I'm trying to be on some player shit and do a Q&A and questions with y'all. But then we got people like this, man. I know you miserable. You have nothing going on. You looking for some excitement. Your life is fucked up. You one of them typical internet persons, man. Well, you don't got nothing. Yeah, Billa was on my page yesterday. And that go to show you ain't even no real supporter. You just came on here. Because you thought it was gonna be juice. That's what you did. Well, it is gonna be, but that's what you came on here. If you would have been of somebody who watched, you would have seen Billa was on my page. And the reason why y'all don't see a lot of this stuff, because I don't really make titles to whereas they catchy and people could come run in and jump in here and all that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I do what I do. You hear me? And that's what I'm gonna continue to do. So far as any situation and everything that's going on, man, like I just told y'all what it was, man. I wish him the best. I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine reading this shit. Find it out like that. Instead of hearing it come from him. So it ain't no for me to be on here. I just gotta do me. You hear me? Disassociate myself, disconnect, and continue to do me. The show gotta go on. That's one thing I'm gonna say. The show gotta go on, y'all. The show gotta go on. Cause once this over with and done and all this ain't gonna be around too long. Yeah, it's happening. It's gonna be some more stuff go on. The show gotta go on. So I gotta sit here and address this situation for y'all. You hear me? We'll be back after these messages, man. Face sad. The show gotta go on, y'all. got to. It got to, man. For real, man. So my thing is, I was already expecting and already ready for. I was already expecting and ready for whatever the worst outcome. I'm thinking good, but expecting the worst. You ever heard of that? I'm thinking good, but expecting the worst. On everything I love. How did be great? Did you just come in here, man? I want you to rewind this motherfucker, man. We finna you wanted better of him. I wanted him to tell me, at least tell me. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I wanted. Not to get on here and tweet. For sure, Mugs. For sure, Mugs. And this ain't no diss. This ain't no diss. I am not one of them niggas that's gonna get on here and diss them and go crazy like everybody else. You hear me? I'm not gonna do that. It's already 20 people that's doing it, man. Like I said, I just explained my reasons of why I'm moving, how I'm moving, and all that. It is what it is. On the real. Don't disrespect my. Who you talking to, Kenny Rogers? Who got disrespected? Or you talking about Buddy just called a bitch? I'm trying to see what's going on. Hope you never told dude nothing incriminating on no federal level. LOL. You can LOL, but I don't find that funny. I'm thinking right now, should I put your ass in timeout? I don't find that funny. Face says, got me questioning Mr. Wiley's true intention when I first watched this video. He did say he was a civilian and telling people to leave the streets alone. Facts. All that. Ain't nothing funny about this whatsoever. That bitch word. Oh yeah, dude called me a bitch like a motherfucker. Call me a bitch. I guess I accept it. I guess I gotta be an internet bitch. You hear me? I gotta be an internet bitch. You can call me a bitch over the internet, yeah, man. I know half the time a lot of y'all was being chased home. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of y'all was being chased home. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all was really no factors out here. They told on themselves, see Hood, it don't make it right for him to cooperate, but he still was telling the kids to go the right way. Yeah, he was. I just said all that. Y'all coming in late. I just said all that. You motherfuckers think y'all slick.
See, look, fuck all that. That's game. That's smoking mirrors, y'all. See, people are very cunning. I'm gonna use that word, cunning. Right? So what? So now I see what his subscribers are getting caught up in, because all of his subscribers ain't street people, right? Some people don't even understand the streets that probably support him. He got over 100,000 subscribers, so I'm sure some of them are not street people, right? So what happened was, this is the quandary. It's like a Trojan horse. He put out this narrative that I'm trying to tell kids they minors, they 9, which is a good one. I'm trying to tell people to get out the streets, which is a good one. That's mine. I say that all the time. My underlying sentiment in this channel is to tell these young people to get out the streets. That's a good one, right? But the problem with what Trench's News was doing this, that was a cover. That was a cover so that whenever this snitch shit hit the fan, because he knew it was gonna hit the fan. He knew the duck trial was coming up. He knew that he was gonna have to testify. He knew all of this. It was priming people up to have a split view or feeling about him. It was so that people who not in the streets, people who probably done lost somebody to the streets, people who are tired of what the violence and the things that goes on in the streets would applaud him and still support him when it came out that he was a truth teller, that he was narrating, that he was snitching. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I noticed whenever I do go over there and diddy bop and peep to see the scene and see what's going on over there on his platform. The people in the chat are the people that rock with him in the chat. That's what they saying. Oh, they told on themselves. Oh, they was gonna get caught anyway. Oh, we need them off the streets anyway. Oh, they out there murdering people. Oh, swipe a civilian. Oh, what's the other one? Oh, he did what was right because we need these streets cleaned up and all of this type of shit. Now, that's them people getting caught up in that part of it. But when we look at the details, he did this for money. He did this for money. He saw a way to make some money off of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? He saw, okay, I can snitch and make some money off these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? That's what it really was. It was about the money. Because if it wasn't, he would be doing it for free. See what I'm saying? He would be doing it for free. And you could also hear him threatening motherfuckers, going back and forth, talking shit to people, getting in beefs. All of this done happened on Twitch News platform since he's been on the internet. So if you're a civilian, what is all of this gangster gang talk? You see what I'm saying? If he really did it to clean up the streets, he would embrace being a snitch. Look, let me tell y'all something. That's one thing I give Charleston White credit for. Whatever Charleston White do, he take full responsibility for it. He take full accountability for it. And when you watch him, you can see that. You see what I'm saying? Why is Trenches News trying to squash this narrative that he's a snitch? Because we know he's a snitch. We know he a rat. He mad at C Hood for C Hood not fucking with him because he's a rat. He told C Hood it's war. C Hood, I don't know what you got going on, but when he says war, I would assume that he gonna tell the police. I would assume. See what I'm saying? So this man, this is a dangerous motherfucker here, y'all. So since C Hood want to disassociate himself with Trenches because he's a rat, and that gonna negatively affect him, possibly his family members, and everything that surrounds him. When I mean him, I mean C Hood. Trenches News wants to go to war with him for that. That's like saying, you my bitch. You gonna do what I say. I don't give a fuck what I do. You gonna stay right here. What? I'm gonna tell you something, man. I know C Hood, he got to get on the internet, or he should get on the internet and say it ain't no beef, it ain't no smoking, this and that there. But once that nigga would have went back with me about that like that, it would have been on for me. You know what I'm saying? I told you it's very similar to the situation with me and old boy. You want to beef with me, or you want to go back and forth, or however with me, because I don't want to be associated with you because you a fuck nigga and you done did some nasty, low down, dirty, sick shit. You ain't stop fucking with me. I start fucking with you. See, this is the mentality of these motherfuckers, man. This is snakes being exposed. And even if you listen to this video, this live was C Hood talking, he's still trying his best not to about to bash this man. He said this is not a diss. How about when this came out, Swipe took it as it's war. It's war, C Hood, it's war. You telling people you don't fuck with me. So it's war. What? You're a fucking rat. What the fuck? These people are delusional. Narcissists are delusional. This is how you know he wanted C Hood to be loyal to him without him being loyal to C Hood. This is one characteristic trait of a narcissist. They want the people around them to be loyal to them when they're not loyal to them. I'm telling y'all, I watch narcissist videos all the time. Audio Crack, no, I do. Audio Crack, no, I do. You know what I mean? Shout out to Audio Crack. He know I watch the motherfuckers. So I have a certain level of knowledge on the situation and the traits and the things that they do. This is one of them. They want you to be loyal to them when they're not loyal to you. All the shit that they don't want you to do, none of the shit that they do to you, to them. They don't want you to do it to them. But they every day doing this disloyal shit to you. Or will. It's almost like they want you to praise them, like they want you to glorify them, put them up on a pedestal. Now, if C Hood would have did that shit, Trenches would have dissociated himself from Trenches, C Hood. Even if Trenches was a rat. Say Trenches was a rat and hadn't been exposed yet, and it came out that C Hood was a rat, Trenches would have bashed him. I done seen Trenches make videos bashing rats. The hypocrisy. Bro, this man, I can't even call this a man. I can't even call this a man. This a fucking demon. Know what I'm saying? This is nothing but all the bad shit in the world. The devil. This some nasty shit. This a nasty situation. But I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna move on because I want to talk about BLASIAN doll allegedly backdooring her boyfriend THF MOODA, because that's kind of interesting to me. Trenches news. The whole situation, the reason why I keep talking about it is because it's news, it's content, but it's very interesting when you break it all the way down and you see what actually happened here. You know, we got the chance to see this shit unfold right in front of our eyes. We remember when he was a blogger and he was blogging and da 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 da, and he was giving us all this information and da 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 da, and now we see that he has came out to be a paid federal informant for over a decade. Like, that's just like amazing. Like a fucking amazing. We also done found out that Trenches News was giving other bloggers this information for a long time. Truth Teller came out and said that Trenches News was one of his sources before Trenches News even got on the internet. So a lot of the stuff, content that Truth Teller was using in the past was from Trenches News. Also, we done heard that Chicago Scene 88, that one channel that always be having the breakdowns of who killed who and who did what and who was on the hit and who was on the back door and the reason why these people died in Chicago in the drill culture, he was getting his information from Trenches News as well. So you got Trenches News ratting, getting paid to snitch on people for crimes that they may have committed in Chicago. He also was selling the information to other bloggers, and he also was making his own channel, making money off of the information. Damn. That's crazy. And it also done came out that Trenches News been lying too. We had a young man, Blick Diddy Red, that was on our Triple Threat Friday. Blick Diddy Red is an FBG artist. He's actually related to Duck and Sheena. He real close with Butter. Y'all go subscribe to his YouTube. And he also is the only person that we know that's done been in the courtroom every day, taking notes, coming back to the internet, posting his videos on his channel, letting us know what's going on inside the courtroom. He's told us on Triple Threat Friday that Trenches News pointed out Chief Keef and Little Durk as gang leaders. As gang leaders. Trenches News don't win this. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So he's trying to bring down multiple people. He pointed out Chief Keef, who ain't we believe, because I don't know, but he ain't been involved in none of this Chicago O Block shit since he left Chicago. But Trenches News pointed him out as a gang leader in court. He also pointed out Lil Durk as a gang leader in court. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see the level of fucking deceit and treachery that this man is capable of and that he's implementing? It also came out, shout out to Blick Diddy Red, that Trenches News, remember they were saying that it was 2 other situations that Trenches News ratted on previously a while back before this situation with the O Block LPG Duck murder case. He said it was a gentleman called Shorty Freeman. He said Shorty Freeman was the leader of the BDs after Barksdale. I'm not in Chicago. I don't really know about the gang culture like that. I can only just tell you what people told me. And Blick Diddy Red told us that on Triple Threat Friday. He said that he even had us look at his notes, which means that I don't know where he got the information from. Maybe he got the information from court, or maybe he was doing his own research outside the court. But for whatever, he told us on Triple Threat Friday that Trenches News was involved in Shorty Freeman. He said the BD King. He said that Shorty Freeman was on the level of like Big Meech or some shit like that. And he said Trenches News had some with that guy being incarcerated. So he been telling on people for a while, you know. And it also came out that Blick Diddy Red said this. I'm telling you who said this so that you'll know where this information came from. Go subscribe to his channel. He been doing a very great job lately. He's one of the go-to people to get this information. Well, what's going on exactly inside the courtroom in the FBG Duck murder case. He also said that he talked to Butter, and Trenches News be lying too with some of these stories. He said that Butter told him that Trenches News was not there when K.I. died. If y'all remember now, Trenches News told a story. He was riding by with a crackhead in the car, and he said that he saw some dudes in the alley, and the dudes ran out of the alley, and they blew down K.I. and they started shooting at Butter. Butter ran. They shot Butter in the knee and damn near blew his kneecap off. He said Butter, he told the crackhead to stop. so he could let Butter jump in the car. Butter jumped in the car and they took Butter to the hospital. Blick Diddy Red said that was total cap. And I asked him directly. I said, so the situation where Trenches News said that he saved Butter life, he put Butter in the car and they took Butter to the hospital and he was there. He saw the smoke coming out K.I. neck and this and that there. Was that a lie? He said, yes. And if you pay attention to the Trenches News story, we should have knew it was a lie. And I'm going to tell you how we should have knew. He said that when the shooting happened, Butter started running. K.I. got blew down. And he say that Butter jumped in the car with them once he told her, he said Hype, which is a crackhead. He say when he told her Hype to stop, Butter jumped in the car and they took Butter to the hospital. Butter knee was blew off. But he also said that he saw smoke coming out K.I. neck and she was dead. So I got a question. How the fuck you gonna see the smoke coming out of K.I. neck and she dead on the ground, simultaneously putting her brother, Butter, in a car and taking him to the hospital? Shout out Silk Foster Jr. How the fuck did that happen? How is you able to see K.I. smoke coming out her neck? Because that's what Trenches News said. He said he saw K.I. die. He said he saw the smoke coming out her neck. How could you do that when you was saving her brother in a car and taking him to the hospital? So we should have knew it was a lie. We should have knew it was a lie. We should have knew it was a lie. Nigga, you at two places at one time? Is you in the car taking Butter to the hospital because his kneecap got blown off? Or are you standing up outside watching the smoke out of K.I. neck as she passes? Which one is it? But that's the stuff that we overlook sometimes. We listen to these stories because he know how to make these stories sound so juicy and so entertaining. Shout out to Music 101. Music 101 say we can tell that Trenches News is a compulsive liar. Yes, he is. And he also somebody that can come up with a lie very quickly off the top of their head. You know what I'm saying? That's why he does so well in when he's talking or does the interview. He's a good talking ass nigga. But now that we know the real, you can now decipher and debunk and pick holes in the stories that he's been telling us over the years. I would have no doubt that some of the stories that he even told the police was lies. See what I'm saying? Shout out to Blick Diddy Red. Blick Diddy Red even said that. He even said that. And the police is taking this shit as credible. Because Trenches News done gave them information in the past that was credible. He's a confirmed paid federal informant. You don't get on the payroll unless you done delivered them credible information that they done made arrests on. So he done been doing this so long, so he done got to the level of where they take what he's saying as credible because they done had a proven track record of what he's saying to be credible. See what I'm saying? So this is something that you build over a period of time. This is a relationship that he done built with the authorities over a period of time by giving them credible information on situations. Swiper played everybody, y'all. One thing I say, he say he's smart. He's smart. But it's a such thing as being too smart. You ever heard your grandmama or your granddad say, you're so smart till you're dumb? He's so smart till he's dumb. He let the greed, he let the selfishness and all of that shit blind him to the fact that this truth was going to come out one day. And when this shit come out, you better be prepared to deal with all of the consequences. And when I mean all of the consequences, that don't mean that somebody gonna catch you, Swipe. They may catch somebody that you love. They may catch your girl. They may catch your family. They may catch anybody. That's why I say he didn't care about nobody but himself. What about them people? He don't care. What about C Hood? He don't care. He don't care. He don't care. One thing what these type of people do when the shit hit the fan, they run. They run, they hide, they protect themselves, and everybody else that was left, that was defending them and was associated with them, are left to deal with the consequences of being associated with these people. That's what's going on here. But let me tell y'all something. Being that he's exposed now, he's even more dangerous. He's even more dangerous. You know why? Because he gets he's upset. And he's upset because he's exposed. Listen, I'm telling y'all, man, if y'all get a chance, educate yourself on narcissistic personality disorder. That's another trait of a narcissistic personality disorder, is that they hate being exposed. And when they become exposed, they lash out. They call it a narcissistic rage. They lash out at everybody around them because they're exposed. You know what I'm saying? Like they attack everything. People who ain't got nothing to do with nothing, people who don't fuck with them no more because of whatever they did to cause the situation. They're gonna deflect. They're gonna make themselves the victim. Did you notice did you notice the first story that's White told? Kenny Mack texted me, which is a fucking total lie. He tried to make himself the victim. See what I'm saying? Kenny Mack, that's a fucking lie. Them people said that the day after LBG Duck died, you contacted the authorities and you volunteered to give them information on the killers, to help convict and arrest the killers. But when he got on the stand this week, he admitted it. He admitted that he called the authorities. But you sitting around here lying on Kenny Mack, making yourself the victim, attacking people, attacking other bloggers, attacking me for something that you knew was true. Narcissistic rage, because he was exposed. He was exposed. And what a narcissist does when they expose is they lash out at everybody. And because they embarrassed. And how they deal with the embarrassment is they attack other people. I'm telling you this. I'm glad I educated myself on that situation. I educated myself on the situation because of another situation I had going on with somebody in my life that I felt like was a narcissist. But I know now. So now I'm able to peep it when I see it in other people. He's definitely a narcissist, dog. He did all of the traits. He exhibits all of the traits, all of the shit that they say that they do. He doing it. Now, let me tell you what the next move is. Let me tell you another thing what a narcissist does. Once you expose a narcissist, because they hate to be exposed. They want to be seen as good people, but that's far from the truth. You know what I mean? So let me tell you what the next step is here. Once they be exposed and you the one expose them, they will go to no ends to destroy you. They will do every low-down, sneaky, dirty, underhanded shit to destroy you. They make it their mission to destroy you. I.e., striking my channel, striking other people's channels, this and that, there. For a situation that they cause, right? Let me tell you something. See Hood, you might not see this video. See Hood, you better watch out, player. Because you're gonna be the first motherfucker he tried to get. Because you were the closest to him. And being that you done disassociate yourself with him, it validates what everybody thought about him. You see what I'm saying? He could kind of deal with people who he don't know not fucking with him because you never fuck with them anyway. But somebody who fuck with him and now they don't fuck with him, amongst all of this backlash that he's receiving, he's going to want to destroy you. In the text message, he said, "This is war." He declared war on C Hood because C Hood backed up from him when he found out that he took the stand. That's a special type of nasty. You want this man to still fuck with you after you done ratted and didn't even come have the respect enough to come and tell this man, your friend, your homie. I can listen to the video and tell C Hood got love for Trench News still. And that's how it should be. Now, what I mean how it should be, I mean, like, I'm not saying like he should still want to be friends with him. I'm saying if it was legit, if C Hood was a legit friend and legit had love for his homie, it don't just stop in a day. It takes time. It takes time for y'all to just go y'all separate ways for you to not feel that way about him no more. So what I'm watching C Hood exhibit here is genuine. I fuck with Swipe. He was my friend. Same way when I went on the internet and I was crying. See, like that's what I'm saying. I what I be trying to explain to y'all. I don't do a motherfucking thing that I'm ashamed of. That video's still up on my page. Cause I'm real. Because I'm confident in who I am. All this macho this and macho that, nigga, I will fuck a bitch up. That don't. I don't have to walk around with my chest stuck out like Mr. T or somebody, or to exude a macho-ness for y'all. I know what the fuck I will do. Like that other all that shit. Some people really like that, but a lot of that shit be fake. See, I'm confident in who I am, but what I'm trying to explain to you is when you saw me crying when that shit came up about old boy, that was me being hurt. Feel me? That was me having legit love for a motherfucker and felt like a motherfucker was my friend. And then to be betrayed like that when a motherfucker didn't come to me and tell me what was going on ahead of time, like a man should. That's the same thing C Hood going through. He just ain't cried. But he said in the text message, that hurt me. Let me read it for y'all. Let me read it. That one for those who was just getting in, because we've been rocking a little minute without other people. You know what I'm saying? He say, "You still ain't called me and talked to me. That hurt me. I'm not finna beef with you or dish you. I wish you the best." He said that hurt him. That's the same thing I said. That's a legitimate, honest feeling. It was honest. So we act like people don't, that we act like, even see who just said that shit, yeah, it did bother him. It do matter to him. Just like old boy situation bothered me, it mattered to me. I was hurt on a whole bunch of levels. I heard that it was supposed to be my partner. That shit, I felt like when I was riding with him, I'm riding for him, for his son, this and that, there, you know. You know what I mean? Like, you know, shit. Somebody would have fought with him. Shit, let's go do something. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of homie I am. Let's go. Let's go get some motherfuckers out of here. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't gonna fuck with my homie. It is what it is. Let's go do this. Let me be quiet. But that's how I am. So I understand how C Hood feel. And I also was hurt when I read what happened to that young lady. When I was reading that shit, I got a daughter. And then to think that somebody I fuck with did that shit. Nah, man. I ain't Call it what you want to call it. I ain't built like that. Well, I can't feel no emotion for that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I ain't built like that. Well, I ain't finna be motherfucking emotional about that type of nasty shit. I'm human. Feel me? So y'all, I mean, people deal with shit different ways. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it don't bother them. That shit bothers me. You know what I'm saying? When I replay and think about what transpired. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So I sympathize with C Hood. Been through what C Hood, similar to what C Hood going through. And it's a fucked up situation. But everything get better in time. He did the right thing. Was it the right time? For him, it was. For him, it was. If somebody really rock with somebody, they want to make sure that it is what they think it is before they make a decision, because they want to give their peoples the benefit of the doubt. And that's what C Hood was doing. Along with not wanting to piss Swipe off, because he felt like Swiper knew something about him that he could possibly tell the police. Because he pretty much alluded to that in this live. So we're gonna switch topics, because I want to talk about BLASIAN Dog real quick here. And I'm gonna play Poetic Flocko video, because he break it down real good. Shout out Silk Foster Jr. Silk say he just a slime opportunity. You gotta be doing wrong to last in the streets that long, for real. I'm finna this shit. I want to talk about BLASIAN Dog, because this shit is getting real spicy. But I seen this coming though. I seen this coming. I think a lot of people saw this coming. I didn't think it was gonna happen this fast, but a lot of people saw this coming. Let me see. And if y'all don't know, BLASIAN Doll is a female Chicago rapper. Her mother was a young lady named Cess, who was allegedly murdered by Tay Savage, allegedly. And the situation is very amazing. Like, it's crazy that this shit even went down. But Poetic Flocko did a video on it, but I had already heard a little situation that was going on, and he broke it down real nice. And then we gonna, how I like to do. I like to let them give y'all an overall understanding of what happened, and then I come back and I do my summary of of the situation. Because I be liking y'all to be caught up on the information as to what the situation, pertains to. And so it just seems it's a little easier to let the videos play and them talk about it, and then I come back and So we're gonna break it down real quick. Yeah. C Hood, I don't know what you had going on, but boy, you sure need to Boy, goddamn, boy. You need to guard your shit, boy. For real. Damn. CSP was right. Shout out to CSP. CSP said that he felt like Trenton News had some on C Hood, and that's why he didn't hold on. Come on, shit lagging like that. Hold on. All right. See what was going on with BLASIAN, dog. It's crazy. It's a crazy situation, y'all. And if y'all want to know why I'm going live at this weird time, it's because I had dozed off watching the championship weekend on college football, you know, and I'm a Florida State fan. So I wanted to watch the championship games. We had Georgia, Alabama, Florida State versus Louisville. And I wanted to watch the game, and the game went on a little late, and I dozed off. But when I woke up kind of like 4 in the morning. I still wanted to talk about these situations. So I just went live. What the fuck? I know what's going on. This goddamn screen share. Okay, let me see. There it is. I knew that's where it was at. Okay, screen share. So that's why we're going live. I know a lot of people ain't gonna be on this live. You know, they probably catch it on replay game. What is the yeah. Hold on. What's going on here? What's going on, Chim? Damn. They showing out this morning. Okay, there we go. acting crazy for a second though. Hold on, I'm trying to share the screen real quick. I think it's the internet. Yeah. All right, there we go. There we go. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. All right. Shout out to Poetic Flacco. I like to give people credit. Because y'all know me, I get on the internet, I be mad by the motherfuckers stealing my content. So I gotta be 100 with it.
Oh no, we have to back up a little bit and give you guys some context. Oh, no. This rising Chicago rapper Tay Savage was recently boyfriend and backdoor. Now, to fully understand what's going on, we have to back up a little bit and give you guys some context. This rising Chicago rapper Tay Savage was recently acquitted of the murder of BLASIAN Doll's mom. But according to the Chicago historian FYBJ Main himself, even though Tay Savage was acquitted of the murder of BLASIAN Doll's mom, he believes that Tay Savage killed BLASIAN Doll's mom. And here's how he believed Tay Savage did.
Nah, her mama name was Princess, bro. Let me bust it down to you. Let me explain to you this Tay Savage situation. So supposedly it was one day in Chicago on Fonam. Do your homework on how Welch World was created. Now Tay Savage is from Welch World. Supposedly him and Tay Savage and Welch stay together, right? They in the hood on Fonam. Cop pull up on Fonam. They walking, these two Chicago niggas on Fonam. Welch and Tay on Fonam. I guess a cop pull up on Fonam. Blick them down. I guess they hit Welch on Fonam. They kill Welch and hit Tay on Fonam. Catch my drift? Now the cop pull off. I guess allegedly that was BLASIAN Doll mama who was driving that car. And the nigga who was shooting was allegedly Neef. Seth and Neef. It hit different. So long story short, not Tay Savage, after he get out the hospital or whatever the case is, revive himself, the story in Chicago is that Tay Savage doubled back and end up killing the nigga who killed Welch and shot him. But before he did that, he killed that girl mama for driving that car that pulled up on him.
If that story by Jay Main is true, it's safe to say that BLASIAN Doll isn't a fan of Tay Savage, and she would express just that when she did a No Jumper interview and Adam asked her about Tay Savage. She would essentially say that Tay Savage isn't a threat and he ain't on nothing.
So you weren't even thinking about him at all while he was locked up?
What I'm thinking about him for? He not no threat. He not on shit. What I'm thinking about him for? I still be outside. I still go to Chicago. I still be on the low end. I still be in my hood. Don't nobody never do shit. What I'm thinking about him for? He be out of town more than he be in town. What am I thinking about him for? He ain't no shit.
He hasn't even been home that long, right? A few months, 6 months.
Man, look, niggas be bouncing in and out of town, making it look good like you in your city. Niggas ain't no shit.
BLASIAN Doll hates and despises Tay Savage for obvious reasons. But here's the thing. Tay Savage has a friend called THF MOODA. Now, when it comes to the war in Chicago, THF MOODA and Tay Savage are on one side and BLASIAN Doll is on the other side. They're ops. And it's because they're ops, people were shocked when THF MOODA and BLASIAN Doll began to appear in IG Lives together, appearing really cozy. People assumed they were a couple because they were being really close to each other. And it was confirmed that these two were now dating when BLASIAN Doll was kissing on THF MOODA on an IG Live. Now, this got a lot of pushback from a lot of people because they were supposed to be ops because Tay Savage killed her mom. Now, one of the people who expressed his disapproval of BLASIAN Doll's relationship with her op is no other than Crit Mac. Crit Mac would express his disapproval for this relationship.
Now, that's a Mickey and tricky situation. BLASIAN Doll, you getting the opposition from opposition out there in Chicago from where you from. Come on, cuz. Think smart, beautiful six. Think smart. You either gonna backdoor cuz or cuz gonna backdoor you. That's a Mickey and tricky situation. If you was my home girl in my King Five Fingers voice, you would have been got put off in that baby snaps 55th Street alley. You don't fuck with no oppositions. You understand? You young six. Hey, watch yourself out there, cuz. And Crip smart like Crip Mac do. That means stay dangerous at all motherfucking times. And I'm gonna keep it 55th Street on Hood. BLASIAN dog. Watch everything around you, Hood. Don't make that mistake. Get 55th Street.
Now, BLASIAN,
I ain't gonna lie. That how Crip Mac talk, that shit is crazy, y'all. I ain't from Cali. I ain't seen a lot of Cali niggas talk like that, so I don't know. Maybe that's the way dialect that he developed, or maybe something going on with his mouth or something like that. He fucked me up when he said, what he say? What he said? Clasian doll. When he said Clasian doll, he fucked me up. But then I thought about it. I said, okay, he'll Crip. He got to replace the B's with the C's. But then he said, beautiful, sis. I don't know, but I mean, hey, that's Crip Mac, dog. But how he be talking, that shit fucked me up. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna count. Me personally, I'm not a Crip Mac fan. Not that I have anything against Crip Mac. Not that I know anything about Crip Mac. I don't even try to learn about Crip Mac. I just see him when he come across the YouTube streets. And you know what I mean? I don't see him. I see him and I don't see him. A lot of people, he is famous, you know what I mean? Popular. He internet famous. But I'm just saying, for me, I just can't get into his talking. It just sounds like a damn fingernails on a chalkboard. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't get into it, man. It sounds like you're trying too hard for me. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't know. I could be totally wrong. I don't fucking know. I will concede that this is something that I don't have no knowledge on, and anything that I'm saying is from the outside looking in, and it's how I personally view the content that Crip Mac be putting out, or that you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean, that Crip Mac be saying. I don't know, but much love to Crip Mac. You know what I'm saying? But what he was saying was, I do agree with what he was saying. What he's saying is, THF MOODA is friends with Tate Savage, the man that was accused and acquitted. Let's put that out there. He was acquitted of murdering your mother. Not only that, he done made himself diss songs about your mom. I mean, about you. About your mama and them. Know what I'm saying? Not only that, some of his friends done made songs saying that they fuck with him, but they gonna kill you when they catch you. So how is you in a relationship with the op when it's dangerous? When you could just choose to be in a relationship with somebody that you ain't got to worry about might kill you, or their friends might kill you. It ain't that much sex and love in the world. That's crazy. So I'm pretty sure, because I felt this way when I first heard that BLASIAN Dog was dating THF MOODA, the op. I knew, or I felt like that situation was crazy, and I just didn't see how that was gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because you loyal to your side, as we can hear her talk, she definitely hooded out. She definitely with the shits. And he definitely loved his side. He rocked with his side. He rocked with his homies. And I know you loved your mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I hope you loved your mama. And the other side, the murderer or alleged murderer of your mama, is friends with the nigga that you dating. Not only that, they don't went to the internet and made songs about the situation. And then his friends is talking about killing you. Your boyfriend's friends is talking about killing you. How the fuck do that work? How the fuck do y'all link, rendezvous, go out, anything, without you always feeling you in danger of, let's just say he ain't want to do nothing to you. His homies do. They done made it publicly known they want to kill you. A woman. But let's keep going.
When THF MOODA would get wind of Crip Mac's video to Blazing Doll, and they would respond back when an IG live where Blazing Doll essentially roasts Crip Mac, and THF MOODA says he could beat up Crip Mac.
Crip Mac better stop playing me with his old snagger too fast. Garfield looking at old collar pal ass nigga. Who the fuck is him to comment on who she get his little poo-poo to? Who is him to comment on who she get her poo-poo to?
Where's you?
I know I could beat his ass though. I saw his fight.
He fights slow as hell.
I could punch his ass.
On my head, you just can't let him hold you. You can't let him hold you.
Big ass dicky shorts.
On my life, that bitch is so big. Big blue jean short wearing ass. Your shit John Cena style. Fat as hell. 3 eggs. Fuck you talking about. You were at the wrong shit. Where how you finna go to eat the next meal or something?
I was in the feds. I was looking for hoods anyways. I was in the feds. I was sleeves now from the East Coast.
Sleeves. You act like you something. You not nothing. Fuck is you talking for? Bitch, you ain't got nothing to do with Chicago. Bitch, you don't have no say so with nothing, baby. Bad ankle always got on blue with some big ass blue ones. Like, who the fuck wear that shit? G, you so gripped out. Your ones navy blue, bitch. Your shirt a whole nother different blue. That bogus ass shirt you always wear with those fat ass.
Crip Mac was just trying to help Blazing Dog give her advice on how to stay safe, and they roasted this man's entire identity. So Crip Mac will respond back to their response, but this time Crip Mac's response will be more vicious and relentless.
Blazing Dog, I'm done. Shut your retarded young ass up, bitch. I try helping you. You fucking with your enemies, your turf gonna go against you. I'm gonna let you know that right now. And it's all politics around the world. You don't fuck with your op. What kind of weird shit you on, you retarded young custer bitch? And I'm not saying fuck with me, but fuck with somebody else, cuz pretty much. You fight me, that's all. Not your enemy. Any other man that's not your enemy, cuz. Think smart. You dumb, retarded young bitch on hood. Blazing Dog. Don't do no stupid shit, hood. Think smart. Stay alert out there and watch everything. I tried helping you. I couldn't help you. That's a retarded ass young bitch on hood. So now it's it's fuck you. Do what you do, cuz. Live your life. Just watch your cat, cuz, because the enemy's stirring on you at any time. I'm gonna keep it 55th Street.
I 100% understand where Crip Mac is coming from, because this relationship was doomed to fail from the very beginning, especially since after she started dating THF MOODA, that still didn't calm the smoke or calm the beef, because MOODA friends were still making songs stating that they would kill Blazing Doll when they see her, despite the fact that MOODA was dating her.
I love MOODA, but that little bitch, he fucking see that, oh, I'm gonna kill him.
I love MOODA, but that little bitch, he effing, when I see her, I'm a killer. That was a direct line to Blazing Doll. But it looks like Crip Mac should have been given advice to MOODA, not Blazing Doll, because Blazing Doll will be the one who tried to backdoor MOODA. You see, what happened yesterday was some old tweets from THF MOODA dissing Blazing Doll's dead mama began to resurface. Now, Blazing Doll knew that THF MOODA and Tay Savage were friends, and she knew that MOODA was on that particular side. But according to her, she didn't know that MOODA was one of the ops who was dissing her dead mama when her mama passed away. So once the tweets began to resurface, Blazing Doll, quick thinking, decided she was gonna get revenge on THF MOODA right away. So what Blazing Doll did was she went to the home that she shared with THF MOODA, and she dropped her location for her brothers or her other gang members to pull up on MOODA and to kill MOODA. This is a text exchange from Blazing Doll to another of her associate that was leaked by THF MOODA. Now, Blazing Doll tells the associate, finna share my low, finna go get my ish from MOODA crib. He talking about shooting me in all lot. And the associate was says, say less on gutter.
BLASIAN will share the location with the Big Woo. Now, he would respond back with "you bap," which is blood for "you cap." And she would say, "How? I shared my low all the way till I got back home. Done, then I cut it off." And he would respond back with 55th, right? But fortunately for MOODA, he left the crib before they showed up to kill him. Now, because MOODA is a street dude and he don't want to be a snitch, he sort of blocked out the messages where she was telling them exactly what to do to him. Now, people are giving her backlash for trying to backdoor her boyfriend. Listen, I don't know what y'all expected, right? BLASIAN is a chick from the hood. This is not surprising behavior. It is me personally. I'm encouraging every dude with anything to lose. Don't date no hood chick, and especially don't date no hood chick who is incentivized to get you killed. All right, but y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, bro? Me personally, don't date no chick who live in a home that connects to another home. All right, I'm sorry, folks. All right, but if you're still watching, click on this video because they were supposed to each other, and it was confirmed that these.
So this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy, but again, I like to use these situations as cautionary tales, man, so we could stay like Crip Matt say, stay dangerous. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my girl Eve, man. Yo, what it do? I like to use these situations as cautionary tales, man. You don't never know the level of hatred that people have for you, and people are very cunning and conniving, and they will try to get themselves in close proximity to you so they can do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's unpack this for a second here. BLASIAN mom was killed allegedly by Tay Savage. He was acquitted of that. You know what I'm saying? He was acquitted of that. So we can't say that's what happened for sure. But in the Chicago streets, that's what they're saying. We got LYBJ Maine told a story. I've actually seen this story on, I think, Chicago Scene 88. So I knew the situation with Cess and Neef, and before this situation arose. Now, BLASIAN is an up-and-coming Chicago rapper. She's the daughter of Princess Cess, and her mother was allegedly murdered by Tay Savage. She, meaning BLASIAN, started dating THF MOODA, who's on the same side as Tay Savage, right? Which means that he got love and he rocking with the op. With she's rocking with the op, right? By dating THF MOODA. So when I saw that situation, I don't know a lot about game politics, but I just common sense, like, you don't got to be in the games to understand that's shit. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy, especially with knowing how hard these guys go for their side. You know, they fuck with their side, and she knew that his friends wanted her dead because they made songs about it. He knew that his friends wanted her dead because they made songs about it. Not only that, he tweeted dissing her dead mother previously. So she gonna date that guy? Out of all the guys to date, she gonna date that guy, right? And then it comes out that she tried to backdoor him, right? So I can assume that the relationship is over with now because he posted the messages, which I want to know how the fuck did he get the messages? Because if those messages was between her and her side about backdooring him, how the fuck did he get them? Which means THF MOODA. But on any accord, this shit all screams backdoor is all the way around because somebody had to give him them damn messages for him to know what they were planning to do to him, right? I was talking to one of my homies behind closed doors. I don't like to divulge who I be talking to when I be talking in private conversations because I don't be knowing if them people want those conversations to become public. But I'm just saying, I was talking to one of my homies behind closed doors, and he told me that he believes it's deeper than that. They saying that Poetic Flacco, shout out to Poetic Flacco, go subscribe to this channel. They were saying that Poetic Flacco was saying that he believed that the back door got an Blasian doll's head once she saw the tweets resurface of THF MOODA dissing her dead mother. But I was talking to one of my homies behind closed doors, and he said that he believed it's deeper than that. And when I really thought about what he was saying, I agree. Because THF MOODA already done publicly made songs dissing Cess, which is Princess's mom, which means that Blasian Doll already knew that THF MOODA had done this before she even started dating him, right? So I believe this, and my homie believe this as well. I believe that Blasian Doll wanted to backdoor THF MOODA from the start. She already had it in her mind to backdoor him from the start. That's what I believe, because you already knew about all of this stuff. So I don't think that those situations would have made you just get mad enough to just, I'm finna backdoor him. No, you already had this in your mind to backdoor him. You didn't think that y'all was gonna be married and live happily ever after and walk and stroll off into the sunset with a white picket fence, a dog, and 2.5 children. No, you already was gonna backdoor him at some point in the future anyways. That's what I think, or try to backdoor him. I don't wish no bad on any of these people, so I'm glad that he ain't dead or nothing happened to him. And I don't even want him to do anything to Blasian Doll. You know, I'm just somebody on the outside looking in, somebody blogging on it, and looking at it from afar. But it just lets you know the level of treachery that exists in this world. She would be in a relationship with this man, having sex with this man, doing all the lovey-dovey things that people in a relationship with each other do. Can you imagine? Just for a second, let's pause. And can you imagine what they possibly could have experienced in a relationship together? You know what I'm saying? Taking showers together, going out to eat together, walking, holding hands, kissing, you know, small things such as putting on y'all clothes in the same room with each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, giving each other money, meeting each other family, all of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Lovey-dovey, sexing. You know what I'm saying? All of the nasty shit that people do in the bedroom. Y'all done did all of this shit, but in your mind, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. In your mind, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I'm gonna get this motherfucker killed. Damn. That's crazy. That is some real kinky shit, boy. That's crazy though. That's crazy. Do y'all feel me? Look at them on that picture. Look at her eyes. She hugging him, kissing him, all of that. But in her mind, I'm finna get your ass put in this casket. One day soon, bitch. Yeah, I'll have sex with you tonight. Yeah, we'll have unprotected sex tonight. But your ass gonna be in that casket very soon, fucking with me. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. She had done rocked him to sleep. To sleep. By the grace of God, he's still here. But she had done rocked him to sleep. Rocked him to sleep. He was finna take that long kiss goodnight. Rock-a-bye, baby. By somebody that he thought cared for him, loved him. Damn. Damn. So it was what we thought it was. Crip Mac was right. He just had the wrong villain in the story. She was the villain. She even went on live and dissed Crip Mac, talked shit to him when he was telling her about the scenario, that it was fucked up, that it wasn't a cool thing to be doing. All in all, had the plan to kill this young man right here on the screen. This woman lost her mama to a friend of this man right here, allegedly. I'm going to keep saying allegedly because he got acquitted of that. We can't put that on him. It's not far-fetched that she would have some sort of disdain, hate, and want vengeance for them killing her mama. She's from Chicago. She's definitely hood. We have heard the stories of women backdooring dudes that they fuck with in Chicago. It happens all over the world, but I'm just saying, this definitely a thing in Chicago. Chicks get into a relationship with you, start talking to you just to drop your load to the ops. It's a lot of chicks that we don't even know about that done got a lot of these guys out of here. Allegedly, FBG Cash was set up by a woman, allegedly. So this is a thing. So just to think that this is what she may have done, because this is allegedly too, or attempted to try to do to this man. It's just like, damn, dog. It just like, damn. Damn. What if he would have got killed? She would have been sitting on, she probably would have been crying, trying to play like, you know, she was distraught and sad. Like an episode of True Crimes. But in real life, she really did it and set it up. Now she exposed now. They got the text messages. So we know that she tried to backdoor this man. So if I had to guess, she public enemy number one when it comes to his side and all the people that's affiliated with him. You probably got his homies like, bro, I told you about her. I told you you should have been let me get her. Because he probably kept his homies from doing something to her. And he had to. He had to. Because they done publicly said that they wanted to kill her. And they know he date her. So they know he knows where she's at least some of the time. Bro, let us get that bitch, bro. Nah, bro, that's my shorty, yo. That's my shorty, man. Nah, man. On phone them, man. Leave her alone, man. I got her. That's my shorty. She good. She ain't on that. She love me. Bullshit. 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 Thinking with that little head instead of that big head. This relationship that they had going on was bound to end bad just because of everything that had done transpired between the two oppositions. And that it was publicly still proclaiming they disdain for each other. She was just on No Jumper dissing Tay Savage, who's very close to THF MOODA. He ain't on shit. He ain't that. How that work? How that work when Tay Savage gonna go back to MOODA and be like, hey, bro, your girl was just on No Jumper dissing me, bro. What's good, bro? Know what I'm saying? Bro, man, on me, man. Leave Shorty alone, man. I got her, man. She good, man. She just was tweaking on phone now. That type shit. Now look how the shit play out. I'm telling y'all, if I had to guess, THF MOODA want her head. He want her head. I would want her motherfucking head. You tried to kill me. That's different. Like I can see if it's something, you would be like that if it's somebody you didn't know. But you was actually in a relationship with this woman, lovey-dovey, probably kept your homies from running down on her. And she had a plan set up for you to get killed. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna want her ass up out of here. And I'm on that already. I'm really like that. This is what I do. This is it ain't nothing for us to get somebody gone. Yeah. Like Charleston White say, yeah. No. Yeah. No. I want her ass out of here. Your ass gonna be flying around singing all day with baby wangs on, playing a harp. The upper room with Jesus. Yes, that's what I would. Yeah, hell yeah. So if I had to guess, this ain't the end of this story, y'all, because BLASIAN doll seems to, she seems to have the same attitude that I see a lot of times in these young people that's out here in the streets indulging in this type of activity, especially with the drill culture, especially for Chicago. They feel like it can't happen to them. They underestimate everybody else. They underestimate the ops. Oh, he ain't on shit. Da, da, da. Now you talk about somebody that done been dubbed the Chicago John Wick. You talking about Tay Savage. He ain't on shit. Da, da, da. The man that allegedly killed your mama and killed the dude that shot him and killed Welch, Sess, and Neef. And you talking about he ain't on shit? I be damn if he ain't on shit. The man that the internet is painting as worse than King Von. And you talking about he ain't on shit? And you a woman? Not saying she ain't tough. I ain't saying that. There's some tough ass women out here. But I'm just saying, you sitting here saying he ain't on shit. What do you fucking mean? You fucking crazy. I feel like everybody on shit. Anytime I get into it with anybody, I feel like they own that. I don't give a fuck if you are a nerd. I don't give a fuck if you is a ice cream delivery man. I don't give a fuck if you work in McDonald's. Once we get into it, I automatically assume that you is on that and that you will do something to me and that you'll kill me. I don't underestimate nobody. Not one person. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck if you never did nothing in your life. I automatically assume that you will do something and you gonna do something. That way I always stay on point. She ain't on point. Well, not with her assessment of Tay Savage. She ain't tuned in. She got a false sense of invisibility. And that's what I don't be understanding about these young people. Everybody feel like since they got a gun, they can't nothing happen to you. That's a damn lie. I know niggas that done died with guns on them. It's all about who get the ups on who. And anybody could be got. So if you thinking like she thinking, you already at a disadvantage because you already underestimating the people that want to do something to you. He ain't on shit, and you playing it close. You dating a guy that's connected to people who want to kill you. You have to tell this guy where you're at for y'all to even link up. So when y'all laid in the bed together and y'all done, had a good evening and you sleep because you're tired, y'all sleep in the wet spots. I'm gonna put it that way. Y'all sleep in the wet spots. Y'all know what I mean when y'all sleep in the wet spots. Y'all sometimes y'all had a good session. Y'all sometimes y'all just fall asleep in the wet spots on the bed. So y'all sleep in the wet spots. Who's to say he couldn't have gave these people the drop on you, the low on you? That's a danger. Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, I can only assume that type of shit turned both of them on. That's some sick shit though. Cause I don't want that kind of love. I don't want that kind of rendezvous and interaction with nobody. But I can only assume it kind of turned them on to be dealing with each other, the danger around the situation. I'm just assuming. But I'm just saying, can you imagine every time that you left from his presence, you could have been afraid that it could have been some guy sitting outside in a car waiting on you to get down the road so they could shoot your car up or bust in the house and gun you down. And he should have been worried about the same thing. That what he say, that poo-poo or whatever he was saying on the live, that ain't worth it. It's not worth my life. It's not worth my life. You was playing Russian roulette. You was dancing with the devil. Both of y'all. It's just that she made the move before he made the move. And by the grace of God, he wasn't killed. But it could have easily went the other way. And he or she would have had nobody to blame but themselves, because I'm sure their friends told them, asked them, what the fuck is you doing? He probably felt like she legitimately really did love him because he probably felt like she got to love me in order to fuck with me because she know that I'm an op. But for whatever reason, it played out and she got exposed as trying to backdoor him. That's crazy. That's insane. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. That's insane. Shout out Camille Kimball. That's insane. That is in fucking insane. And she a rapper. She's known. She's been on No Jump and all that. And she's setting up hits. And exposed as setting up a hit. Baby, let me tell you something, Blazing Dog. You better get out of Chicago. You better move around like Tay Savage moving around. So you say. All that fake, false bravado, trying to be tough and trying not to seem like you scared and all of that type of shit. Bro, that shit only for show. Like that shit, like that's stupid. Let me tell you something, dog. I seen Big Bank Black, whatever his name is, got the show, got the podcast, dude from Atlanta. I forgot what his name, Big Black Bank, whatever his name is. The nigga was on the movie with Superfly. He said that if you've been living in the hood and you're not afraid, you've been living there. It's something wrong with you. He said something wrong with you. And I agree. You need a certain amount of being afraid in order to survive. Like, if you're not afraid, you're going to die quickly in the hood. So all this that shit's stupid to me. Like all this everybody, I ain't scared. That shit is stupid. That shit gets you killed. Man, I went right over there to this hood and I stood up and I did this and I did that get you killed. You need to be afraid. You need a little bit. You need to be cautious. You need to think that it could happen to you. Because that will save your life sometimes. Oh, they ain't gonna do nothing to me. Oh, they ain't on shit. Bullshit, they ain't on shit. Just because you're a little afraid or you cautious, that don't make you pussy. That make you cognizant of all the dangers that surround you, and it'll spur you to move in a certain manner that may save your life. This shit chess, not checkers. You got to be smart. I tell you what, don't be afraid. Go right over there to the ops hood, stand out there, talk shit. Stay out there all day now. Have your gun on you. Stay out there all day, talk shit, and this and that, and see how long you live. You need to be afraid. You need to be very afraid. It'll save your life. And stop thinking people ain't on shit. A pussy could kill you. Somebody that ain't never had a reputation for doing a damn thing in the world could kill you. You could be done killed 10 motherfuckers. And somebody that's fresh off the porch, ain't never did nothing, but this is his first rodeo, could kill you. It just depends on if you get the ups on you or get your location. I done seen it happen. All this, they pussy. Oh, I heard about him. Oh, he let such and such slap him when we was in high school. So what? That was then. That nigga could have transformed to a full-blown serial killer by now. I done seen it happen. I done seen niggas that used to get beat up in school, and if you run into them today, they got 3 bodies. They own that. You better not bring up that they got beat up in school. You might be the next victim. People change. If you're doing anything other than believing that they are capable of doing things, then you're underestimating them, and you already are at a disadvantage when it comes to war. Believe. That's how you stay ahead. You got to think ahead. Shout out to Music 101. He say 1 + 1 = 3. It does. It fucking does. Let me explain to you what that means. If you believe 1 + 1 = 2, then if you in a situation with somebody or something, then you're going to be behind. Because it's always somebody that's thinking ahead. So 1 + 1 = 3. It equals 3 so you can be ahead of whatever situation that you're involved in. If you take everything for face value, you are behind, because a lot of things are not for face value. A lot of things are people are ahead. Okay, I ain't gonna say most, but I'm saying if you, I'm trying to figure out a way to put this. People always trying to get ahead in life by whatever reason. People playing chess. If you believe 1 + 1 = 2, you're gonna lose in a chess match. You got to see the moves ahead. You got to see the moves ahead. So train yourself to believe 1 + 1 = 3, because it'll keep you ahead of most people. You got to stay like Crip Mac said. You got to stay dangerous. You got to. I was telling somebody the other day that I always, even in my life now, I move like somebody trying to do something to me. I automatically move like that. And I'm gonna tell you why I move like that. It's because when I was out there doing certain things, I robbed a couple people. I ain't gonna even lie. I robbed a couple people. I told you a couple of the stories. And how we always got up on these dudes is because people put us up on them. It used to be, let me tell you something. 90% of the licks that I was put up on them by the girls. By the dudes, either girlfriend or side chick. 90% of them. 90%. I mean, one time this girl, she was dating this dude, big time dude, and he broke it off with her. And he went back to his baby mama, and he moved, and he had started like living the family life with his baby mama and shit like that. The girl got mad about that. And she called us, told us where everything was at, told us the whole play, told us where he lived at, and of course, you know. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All because he stopped dealing with her and he ended up, going back to his baby mama. She was the side chick. He was tipping with her. But when he decided I don't want to do this no more, she got upset and put us up on him. Know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, shout out to Boredom for real. She said, I wish people could understand that 1 + 1 = right. Damn, exactly. For real. That's what we saying when we say that. You got to think ahead. Train yourself to think that way. Because it's some I'm gonna put it another way. When you meet people in this world, most people have an angle. Most people have an angle. It is a reason why people want to deal with you. Your job is to figure out what it is, understand what it is, and to make a decision of whether you want to fuck with them knowing what their angle is. Now, it might be something innocent. It might be something innocent like, okay, you're a beautiful woman, and the dude saw you, and you look good, and he wanna, of course, first it's always attraction. So first he wants to have sex with you, but he also may want to be in a relationship with you too. That's his angle. That's his angle. He's not talking to you just to talk to you. He's talking to you for a reason. Same with a woman. She's not talking to you for no reason. She either like you, she think you're cute, she might want to date you, or you got something going on to, well, however. But it's an angle. It is an angle. Most people have an angle, especially people who are not a part of your family or strangers. Know what I'm saying? It's a transactionary thing. Know what I'm saying? What you have something that they want, whether you want it. You might want to give it. You might want to give it. You might like that person. You might want to be in a relationship with a person. You might want to deal with them. You might think they're cute too. But it's a reason. It is a reason. Nobody just comes up to somebody and just wants to create a bond with them people for no reason. It's something. You just got to have enough sense to figure out what it is. Sometimes it's very hard to figure out. I just talked about this when I talked about Trenches News and C Hood. Sometimes it's very hard to figure out. Sometimes you make them laugh. Sometimes you it's something about you that attracts them to you. It don't got to be sex and relationships all the time. It could be anything, but it's an angle. The most sinister reason is money. You know, that's the most obvious. Sometimes somebody got some money. Sometimes somebody's successful. That's the most sinister, because it's some people. It's gold diggers. It's dudes that want to mess with a girl because she got something going on and they could benefit from dealing with her or whatever. It's even small as even having a job. Why you get hired? The boss man feel like you can do the job. That's his angle. He wants to hire you for that. So I'm just trying to tell you, I'm just trying to help you. You know what I mean? And a lot of this shit I learned along the way, trial and error. You know what I mean? This is just shit that I learned going through the ups and downs of life. I didn't know a lot of this shit before. I learned this shit along the way, just like we all do. I told you, life is for learning. But this shit right here with this girl BLASIAN doll and this dude THF MOODA, it's just a cautionary tale too. Thank God it didn't end in death yet, because I still feel like this situation ain't over with. Damn, she tried to get that man killed. I did a pause and think about that shit though. Like, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be shocking because they both ops of each other, and everybody saw the writing on the wall. Even Crip Mac Waylot and Cali saw the writing on the wall. But Jesus, for it to actually be what we thought it was, because it didn't have to be that way. It could have been they really real deal loved each other, and they did end up being in a serious relationship with each other and having kids and being the one relationship that, well, I ain't gonna say the one, because I'm pretty sure this happens a lot in the gang culture. People like who they like, but it could have been like a one of the situations that publicly that we know where we see two ops actually in a relationship with each other. It could have. I think that was the part they had people like pause a little bit, like, damn, they probably really do fuck with each other. They probably really do love each other. But now it turned out to be what we thought it was. One of them was trying to unalive the other one, and it just happened to be the woman. Damn. But I'm gonna end this live. We're gonna go live a little bit later on. We've been on there 3 hours and 30 minutes. Listen, I shout out to Boredom and Clicks for rocking with me early on in this live. It was just one. I know I should do this live earlier, but I was watching football and I dozed off, and I woke up in the middle of the night, so I just wanted to get on here. I really didn't expect a lot of people to be on this live anyway. I know a lot of y'all are catching on the replay game. But it was just something that I wanted to talk about. You know what I mean? It's like you know what I mean? It don't matter to me. I told y'all I do this shit because I love to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make content and talk to y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something that I love to do. So anytime that I feel like I got something to say or that I want to talk about, I'll get on here and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy doing it. So it don't have a lot to do with the likes and the views. I understand it's something that we're doing to make money but I'm demonetized right now anyway. So I got about 3 more weeks to wait. So you know, I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. So, but it is a thing to make money. But you know, it ain't all about the money with me. You know what I'm saying? I work 2 jobs, so I could sustain myself, and take care of myself with my income. You feel what I'm saying? And actually, I don't even need to work 2 jobs. I work 2 jobs just because I trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to run it up. Feel what I'm saying? I don't have to work 2 jobs. I can work 1 job and pay all my bills. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I'm just a hustler. You know what I'm saying? So I go. You know what I mean? And shit, if I'm not working, then what I'll be doing? Sitting around bullshitting? Nah, I'd rather be making money. I'd rather be trying to get some financial stability to where I can accomplish my goals. And plus, we always getting older. You know, you ain't gonna be able to work all your life. You know what I'm saying? You know, the YouTube thing is like a retirement plan for me. You know, I look at it long term. You know what I mean? Just keep doing it, 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 keep doing it. And then when I get to the age where I don't feel like working, hopefully I'll be making enough money on this bitch where I don't gotta work. You know what I'm saying? I get to making 10 bands a month. You know what I'm saying? Then I cut one of the jobs and I'll just do YouTube for the second job. You know what I'm saying? And then just keep trying to grow it and 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 grow it until I can just do YouTube and take that money and invest that money into other things. Because I do know how to do stocks. You know what I mean? I have a Robinhood account. I have a BlockFi account. I have a Coinbase account. I do know how to trade. I have traded a lot of times. Crypto and traditional stocks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I taught myself. So, you know, your boy know a little son. Your boy know a little son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had 3 hours and 40 minutes. Boredom. But it's cool though. I'm gonna get off this live. We'll do a live a little later on, probably. And I'm gonna make a couple, drop a couple more videos today too. I dropped 3 videos. Y'all go check those videos out. It was of BLASIAN dropping bombshells on Triple Threat Friday, letting us know that Trenches News had already set up a guy named Shorty Freeman. He even told a story when he beat up Trenches News inside of Cook County Jail. And what else did he say on there? But just go check them out. They're my last 3 videos that I had dropped. They just clips of Triple Threat Friday. Y'all tune in to Triple Threat Friday next Friday. Y'all know Triple Threat Friday been going up. Shout out to Music 101. Shout out to Mickey Truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the game right there. Shout out to BLASIAN too, man, for being the only reporter that's been a person that's been able to go inside FBG Duck murder case courtroom and come back out and tell us exactly what he see and what's going on in there in the temperature of the courtroom. He even told us what the jurors' makeup was, their ethnicities, their sex, whether women and men and stuff like that. And so I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing. It's very much so needed because we wanted to know. And thank God that we got somebody that had enough genius to be able to go in there and do that. Shout out to Boredom and Clicks. I appreciate you, Boredom. Shout out Nephew for real. I see that step popping in, Nephew. I'm finna get off this thing though. I appreciate you, Boredom. I really be watching you. I see you supporting. I see you over there in music. I see you over there supporting Mickey. I tell you, I saw you in Law and Crime. I was like, damn, boy, Boredom in Law and Crime supporting. She a real one, boy. So I appreciate you, Boredom. Shout out to you. Shout out to Camille Kimmel. I appreciate you, gang. Shout out to Audio Crack 22. That's my guy. Inglewood. Shout out to Eve. That's my girl Eve, man. For real, for real. Eve funny as hell, man. For real. Shout out Silk Foster Jr. That's my guy right there, man. Y'all go subscribe to Silk Foster Jr. YouTube channel and y'all go follow him on Instagram. I'm telling you, he got a very nice podcast that he's doing, and he's only gonna go up. So y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's Silk Foster Jr. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen so you can see it. That's how his name, Silk, like the fabric, Silk Foster Jr. And you put it in on Instagram and follow him on Instagram, and you'll see the podcast that he's doing is really, really, really professional. It's really nice. I'm telling you, the topics are great, and I think y'all will enjoy it. So y'all go follow him and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Shout out Presto Kenny, that's the family there. Who else? I'm gonna just give y'all shots out who popped in. Shout out to Slime Life Max. Appreciate you, gang. Shout out to Luma Negro. Shout out to Chicks 1000, aka the Chick 1K. Shout out to Flyboy Michael Foe. Shout out to Nay Said It. Shout out to It's Ashley. Who else? I'm trying to think of the moderators real quick. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the Squiddy. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. But I'm gonna definitely do another live a little bit later on. And I'm probably gonna make a couple more videos. I don't think I'm going to sleep right now. I think I'll be asleep about an hour or so, and then I'll probably wake up around like 12, 1, and then I'll get back at it with y'all. Plus, I'm finna look around on these YouTube screens and the internet screens and see what else hot topics that we got that I want to talk about. Some topics I don't talk about, y'all. Some of them I see them, but I don't talk about them. You know what I mean? Either I don't have enough information in order to talk about them, or I don't feel strongly enough about it to talk about. That's one thing, you know, about having your own platform. You know, you can talk about what you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And some things I just choose not to talk about. But that's why you got the power to subscribe to other people. That's why I never understood why people be so you know, up in arms about people not subscribing to other people. Man, look, man, I just looked on my subscription. I subscribe to over 300 YouTube pages. I looked at it the other day. I subscribed to over 300 of them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So just because somebody subscribed to one person don't mean they can't subscribe to another person. So, you know, and I use different people for different things. Sometimes I might subscribe to a fishing channel. I like to watch people fish videos sometimes. Sometimes I'll watch videos on quantum physics. You know what I mean? I like to watch Neil deGrasse Tyson, or, you know what I'm saying? Shit, anything, you know. Sometimes, like I told you, the narcissistic personality disorder, I have a few of those channels that I subscribe to, and I be learning about the disorder. I'm telling you, I'll be learning about a lot of shit. I like to learn, you know what I mean? And I like a lot of different shit interests me. Like I subscribed to another channel, and it talks about nothing but Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? Like the story with Zeus and Poseidon and all of them. And it was just interesting to me. So I just wanted to, you know, subscribe to it so I could just know a little bit about that shit. So hey, man, that's what I be on, man. You know what I'm saying? Boredom say, if you in Augusta, Georgia, music mod, miss me with the bullshit, having a pop-up beauty and body products pop up today at 11. I forgot mall name, but go on her page. Nah, I ain't in Augusta. I'm in Florida. Damn. But I do be chopping it up with Miss Me in the comment section. I'm gonna put that up there. Look, I'm gonna put that up there. So she said, if you're in Augusta, y'all need to pop up to Miss Me with the bullshit. She having a pop-up beauty and product pop-up today at 11 a.m. and it's at a mall. She say, but go to Miss Me with the bullshit page, and it's on there. Know what I'm saying? So y'all go support Miss Me with the bullshit. I done talked to her a couple times. She seems like a real cool person. You know what I'm saying? She one of the music moderators. So y'all go and support Miss Me if you in the Augusta, Georgia area. You know what I'm saying? If y'all hear that, go support Miss Me. She a real cool person as far as I know. I done talked to her a couple times. And she actually was up on the panel on Triple Threat Friday for a little bit, and I done talked to her a couple of times on the panel. So if you in Augusta, Georgia, go and support Miss Me With The Bullshit at her pop-up beauty product shop. Listen, let me tell you something. Just because you're a man don't mean you can't, you know what I'm saying? She might got some good oil for your skin, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what type of beauty products she got, but I'm saying sometimes you need that shit too, dog. Make your skin feel smooth and shit, you know what I'm saying? Make you, you know what I mean? Help you exfoliate, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you now, for real, for real. For real, for real. So I'm gonna get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Like, share, comment to this video. Chill.